I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, you met now office so bimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a miss at now office near the Kata Diabrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. Eti brofubia Mudibabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. Mame Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, you met now office so bimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a miss at now office near the Kata Diabrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. Eti brofubia Mudibabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. Mame Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, you met now office so bimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a miss at now office near the Kata Diabrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. Eti brofubia Mudibabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. Mame Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, you met now office so bimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a miss at now office near the Kata Diabrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. Eti brofubia Mudibabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. Mame Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, you met now office so bimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a miss at now office near the Kata Diabrami. I am brofo Samuno. I am general secretary. I am a Juma. I am general secretary Juma. Eti brofubia Mudibabiano. General secretary is going to respond to you. Mame Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman.
Opa obi a all good party no a e won to be ba obi a won to be any ba obi a o mu good MPP party enya me hu amaka ena me good party no but o mu ni ye ahuru na ena me good party ba yan tira ho ena me good party no me ka tira ho mu o mu meeting so ma ko nyina I have it. Yes. Omo mistake. There'll be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Let's see the empty galaxy. Whether you like it or not. Kwabina. Africa. Otumeka chire ni kuro se. Why ceremony ti yanjumano. Why ceremony ti yanjumano. Na wo di wo ya kania. U farisi obeka so ya kania. Wo ye Kristonia. U farisi obeka so ye Kristonia. Me come Muslims who some it is said. Onu aba omi afa na Muslim community ni o vote to jail. Ni o vote to jail. It is a nyoma mayama kramofo. Bawoni o ntumi nyamu kota. I will not play tribal politics. But if it becomes necessary, I'll give them bombshell. So what more now we play religious card, we play tribal card. Number one bombshell. Where he comes from, because honorable chairman said here, drama. When you make your mere capital drama, what will happen? What will happen? They should stop that tribal politics. Unless I make Opa obi a all good party no a. E ya won to me ba obi a. Won to me ani ba obi a. O mu gu MPP party. Enya me amehu amaka. Ena me good party no. But no mo ni ye. Ahurahuna. Enya me good party. Bayan tira ho. Enya me good party no. Me catch no wo. Wo meeting so ma ko nyina. I have it. Yes. One mistake. There'll be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Let's see your empty galaxy. Whether you like it or not. Kwabina. Africa. Otumeka chira ni kuro kuose. Waya ceremony ti yanjuma. Oye ceremony ti yanjuma. Na wodi oya kania. U farisa obekasa oya kania. Oye Kristonia. U farisa obekasa oya Kristonia. Me top Muslims who some it is said. Onu aba omi afa na Muslim community you will vote to jail. You will vote to jail. It is a nyama na yama kremofo. Awoni on to me nyamu kota. I will not play tribal politics. But if it becomes necessary, I'll give them bombshell. So what more in yai? Now we play religious stuff. We play tribal card. Number one bombshell. Where he comes from. Because the honorable chairman says here in the year. Understand? So what I'm saying over here is in for drama. When you make your me a capital drama, what will happen? What will happen? They should stop that drama politics. Unless I'm meeting Mulusu. Okay, will be all good party no. And you want to be neighbor will be out. Want to be any Bawumia, Omu good MPP party. And you may who Amaka and a good party no. But Omu Nia and Hurahuna and a good party. Bayan Tiraho and a good party no. May catch no Omu meeting so much on you. I have it. Yes. Omu mistake. There'll be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Let's see your empty galaxy. Whether you like it or not.
And I did judge you Adentaho. We brought for a year to brought for. We a political judge. And until the Biano Yanacasia. You de kwa denta ho judge na wa denta circuit court one or your political judge mon calculate cases here nan say a denta ho police for ya no mo de kwa denta circuit court negotiating ben na Ghana police service any a denta circuit court no or your political judge na wa a denta no your political judge oni abana ye negotiation a intimidation court and my establishing a wadenta ho intimidation court and ya court wa a deliver justice and ya court where you fair because Ghana police service and the judge our negotiation and in a case be yan fan kwa denta second court or your political judge. Womo musrosa mbeka chira wono media count me out. Womo musrosa mbeka chira say we political judge no media count me out. What you can do foco. Nana nyina yahu we political judge ya emra bi beba atake 146 ni be ya adwuma. Because we political judge forever. Unya political because promise akoso agreement akoso promotion agreement ayadai akoso to ye political judge
An intra case be a dental circuit court. Every case a dental circuit court or a political judge. Not political police if one of the court. Obi a bompire nankaya judge. Say, yes, say, Obi, what threat you Obi spiritually. At the higher Cote d'Ivoire. Obi nama also say a woman come no. Adana monko freno. Yes, he say a woman come where be say we mat my friend. Because such of no who say a mirabe no yandisi me. She say we free ndisi ati. Nti yanko pe court wa e be intimidate no. Ana ma ko pe court o ma nya court bi ase adenta circuit court no mo na koye negotiation. Say yemfa no kwa adenta ho. Na dental circuit court no enko ono de ye de ne kwa oba intimidating because or apply law na law no onim no apply wa bonten bia o wiase onim law no apply law or your political judge no ti ho on la bena we ni when mo bubo C plus ni DD a mo di nya o mo LRB dia law no mo nim D plus ni C plus na omo LRB omo score ye. Dia no omo nim. Na mo no muti ho dia bomb yes akọ praying a president. Praying antin to na enkum president. Aka se president abusuafo nyina nwu. Some political police for no, I'm our headquarters for no, more fine. Namuni Hamboa. We are watching. Namu strategy ni say, as someone who be a humo. The strategy ni say, a bands san namo rashe. Tisamu Baba Yaduma, say they are politicians, they are sorry and namo. Sa bang best sa na political police better na yes or no mum and a day. MPP and this information by Brian, you'll be in trouble. Wow, they ban you'll be in trouble for two teams are because and yama for air question nano and ma a buying mess somehow my country say who information before and this who the Ghana Nessa Canada that time no one time Emma MPP Ansah no abekase na me wo se time na this was now worry you are a police officer ntina say saasuna your political judge ya emeyi you ten bia tena babia tena no kwaswa na tena se na sa political judge na wudi wo ho no kwaswa na di na trekre brofo a emfa kwamu wo brofo a enye wururi grammatical errors nkwa na de ti adenta secret court wo wururi nsinyina wo tre grammatical errors nkwa wo brofo nye de nimni nyina wo grammar nye ana di judge wa adenta ho wo brofo aya towu wo brofo judge a wonte brofo what basa? We are political judge, we brought for we are. I'm adding to dental secret court to anymore. And yet, judge now, dear, we are politician. And I walk off for some bottle be a catawanim. And I say, who did judge? Who did judge wine? Brought for we are where you did judge. Our grandma yet, and I did judge what a dental. Wo brofo aya towu wo brofo wo ye political judge eno ntina da bia no ye nya case ya ye de kwa adenta ho judge na wo adenta circuit court won o ye political judge mon calculate cases here nan say adenta ho police for ye ya no mo de kwa adenta circuit court negotiation ben na Ghana police service any adenta circuit court no o ye political judge. Judge now war adenta no ye political judge. Oni abana ye negotiation. A intimidation court and my establish e wa adenta ho. Intimidation court. Enya court wa e deliver justice. Enya court wa ye fair because Ghana police service any judge no e wa negotiation. And in a case be a young fan dental circuit court or your political judge. Womo musro sa mbeka kire wo no, media count me out. Womo musro sa mbeka kire say we political judge no, media count me out. Go you can do foco. Na me nyina ya hu we political judge ya emra bi beba atake 146 ni be ya aduma. Because we political judge forever. Unye political because promise akoso agreement akoso promotion agreement ayadai akoso ntu ye political judge. And in that case be a dental circuit court. Every case a dental circuit court or a political judge. Not political police if one of the court. Obi a bompaye nankaya judge ya. Say, yes see, obi what threaten obi spiritually. At the higher Cote d'Ivoire, Obinama also say a woo come no. Adana monko freno. Yes, he say a woo come where they say we're not my friend. Because such of who say a maybe no NDC me. She say we're free NDC into young copper court a very intimidating. And no man copper court or man court to be a say a dental circuit court. No man and I negotiation. Say young fan qua denta ho na dental circuit court no enko ono de ye de ne kwa oba intimidating because or apply law na law no onim no apply wa bonten bia o wiase onim law no apply law or your political judge no ti ho on la bena weni when mo bubo CC C plus ni DD a mo di nya o mo LRB dia law no mo nim D plus ni C plus na omo LRB omo score ye. Je no omo nim. Na mo no muti ho de bomb paye sa ko praying a president. Praying antin to na enkum president. Eka se president abusuafo nyina nwu. Some political police for no, I'm more headquarters one, more fine. Namuni Hambua. We are watching. Namu strategy ni say, as someone so be a humo. The strategy ni say, a bank sanamo rase. Tisamu Baba Yaduma, say they are politicians, Yasroni and Namo. Sa buying best na political police better, na yes or no mum, and a day. MPP and this information by Brian, you'll be in trouble. Wow, Deban, you'll be in trouble. Fatu teams are because and Yama for air question nano and ma a buying mess somehow my country say who information before and this you what the Ghana Nessa Canada time no one time Emma MPP mansa no abekase na me wo se time na this was now worry you are police officer ntina say saasuna your political judge ya emeyi you ten bia tina babia tina no kwaswa na tina se na sa political judge na wudi wo ho no kwaswa na di na twetwe brofo a emfa kwamu wo brofo a enye wururi grammatical errors nkwa na de ti dental circuit court wo wururi nsinyina wo twere grammatical errors nkwa wo brofo nye de nimni nyina wo grammar nye ana di judge wa dental ho wo brofo ya towu wo brofo judge a wonte brofo what trap basa? We are political judge, we brought for we. And I did your dental second court to any
Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, the national office say Obimra. Me a movement brofo. I had a national office near the Kata Diabrami. I am Brofo Samuno, I am General Secretary, I am Juma, I am General Secretary Juma, Eti Brofubia Mudibabiano. General Secretary is going to respond to you. Mama Trankai. I'm going to be a working national chairman. I'm going to be a working national chairman. And your national chairman, the national office say Obimra. me a movement brofo ayada na me satra office ne de nkrata de abrami aya brofo samno aya general secretary aya na juma aya general secretary juma eti brofo bia mo de baba bia no general secretary is going to respond to you mame mulusu
Obi a all good party no a aya won to me ba obi a won to me ani ba omi a o mu bu MPP party enya me amehu amaka ena me good party no but no mo ni ye ahurahura ena mo good party bayan tiro ho ena mo good party no me ka tiro wo mu meeting so ma ko nyina ahave yes omo pa mo nya mistake. There'll be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Let's see the empty galaxy. Whether you like it or not. Kwabina. Africa. Otumeka chira ni kuo se. Waya ceremony ti yanjumano. Waya ceremony ti yanjumano. Na wodi hoya kania. U fariso because hoya kania. We Christiania. U fariso because we Christiania. Men come Muslims who want some it is Onu aba omiya kwa na Muslim community ni vote to jail. Ni vote to jail. It is a nyama mayama kremofo. Awoni ontumi nyamu kota. I will not play tribal politics. But if it becomes necessary, I'll give them bombshell. So what nyai now we play religious card, we play tribal card. Number one bombshell. Where he comes from, because the honorable chairman said here, what about your mere capital drama? What will happen? What will happen? They should stop that tribal politics. And as I made Obi a all good party no a aya won to me ba obi a won to me ani ba obi a o mu bu MPP party enya me amehu amaka ena me good party no but no mo ni ye ahurahura ena mo good party bayan tiro ho ena mo good party no me ka tiro wo mu meeting so ma ko nyina I have it yes
I did bridging the gap between work and the weekend with positivity. And it tells the Nijana I bridge. And I was so keep it going. Koswa, coin him. Every sure I cry 100.5 FM. Saria Makanaya Jawada. The 14th of May 2026. Another edition of the Citizen Show near the April. It is powered by Class Media Group. A show at Bawakwemo Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now I Atanasaya J on my Ghana home. And then on Saturday, now I brought the extended version. At the best song, the Thursday's edition of the Citizen Show near the Eba. Good afternoon, Ghana. Good afternoon, Accra. Good afternoon, Kumasi. Good afternoon, Takrady, Cape Coast, Wajasunyaya. Good afternoon, Techiman. Yecheche Amunyina and area and the Citizen Show. Edisabiana Ghana Ayedin. Aha ena Ghana yina etie. Aha ena yatanase ejene o my Ghana home. Aha ena no krana ewo. It's the Citizen Show. A top notch political show in the country. Live our Accra 100.5 FM. Dem our Sunyaya FM. Dem our Tadi FM. Go FM for Kutem in a Volta region. Jagbon FM Kutem. So no SNA live on Facebook. Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook. Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook. And to me so like a page, you know. Na share page, you know. Na follow, comment, go ho. You be kind of come at the amount in the course of the show. Your family coffee mention Okran the Black Kofa and the area metinemu Emma Commander Kwabina Bobie Ansah the Almighty. Commander will be an area man. Good afternoon, solid man. And I'm saying Nana Otu Dako, Deputy National Communications Officer hopeful for the NDSA. And Maje Akunyeja one upon a Hokakra Amame and Mitimu. The show is powered by Class Media Group. There was a solid production team led by Ernest Kwame Kwache, Hannah Mouse, Kwajo and Chroma Ete Air Computer Echi, where your social media journal one and washer my show no and I'm about for 10 times so. And to show you live on Facebook, I Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook. Jeba Abe James Ghana home aha any Kano Kreno. We are appointing now who is Juma Yabeka, Unye Juma Sosua Yabeka. Said yesterday, certain agenda. President Mahama Eguswa Wade, Egua Council, Emma Ghana, Air Kosono. We are appointing now, we are say, oh, yeah, like a deseka. When you're effective, when you're hard working at Yabeka, on my peninsula, when Chahu or Berry Shafo says, yeah, I will be you, near the Obi my Junadia back. And President Mahama appointees Sinina. Moyamo and Boy Jumade and Fama Mata Ghana and Puntuo. There was some party in Akrabiti said Dansuma Mataheko, my ene uwe jani ade ne ensuo ho abaya den esanse Ghana water enya challenge ewa wager treatment plant na eho won eye ho ejuma ensuo de jana eho ehia entina beja fortuna sia you be dealing with these 3 issues, but of course there are a lot of them yet the eba and in some years coupled with other issues some dey ba to eja na the Greater Accra Regional Police Headquarters I invite I kind of saying that MPP on social media activist your friend Nana Adonyame. And you better I say at church in a crown doso. And one way or the other, and I say it is helping the MPP to unite because what you want no more about tomorrow no more choboy chose on the choboy then when him choboy no more abejina and was general secretary or abejina kokamo amunaba abejina honumna I say yansha yania ban ebekasa your piece of advice for the government because I say my MPP for position what a chioma position in the sense that chioma no more abe fumtam ho no more abe gu abebre sabe am supporters kra nanka omo ejai party na se so omo adwen be dom NDC ni nyina no I say ye chioma sa no abe gu ho I say are we making the MPP popular ati abane be share me be yanka ban on focus on the resetting agenda President Mahama edi abano na yan concentrate na the ruling government na enya ejuma because 2024 no 2028 no ewa heya atibedi unkomo kakra in the course of the show if I told bra Facebook ni entin komo Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook bra na fe nyina ni unkomo interacting on Facebook meka messages nyina na mede amount body atemidie kwa fato ho meka mo endra na nkofo asa say dimatem but it's part of the job udi matem wan hwa no akonya asemo nsansa me ne medjuma the passion am de be ye djuma de be kasa no ebia ne wedi akira kodi matem no akonya challenge. Well, patriotic journalists against Galamsey Akasa Kakrawa. What I say about Kabana, one prioritize a Ghanaian firms, no? It's a social xenophobic attacks across our South Africa. enka ebeya enka wo hwe takwa mines here say contract and the media left with me alone enka ye farmer Owura Ibrahim Mahama na all pretty down mining company na ewo ho no ma abano extend the contract no ema no honorable Kofi Amabu ye so bebre me pato ministry no don't extend that contract and farmer brofo no why ye so bebre na sikane sabe sa udi adwuma na ma Owura Ibrahim Mahama na se wo to gold na wo beton edama gold bar na se Bank of Ghana ema sikano awa ha na eneme wo speech bia Owura Ibrahim Mahama are making was so no person sikano etna Ghana ha na wo de bua Ghana adwuma na Ghana so ejina. What a man. But Owura Ibrahim Mahama pa me petamo 18 years and 20 na no a guy va. Owura Ibrahim Mahama, have a good afternoon, a great one of course. And Timine Pajak, Aya Jense, Bayan Kasa companies belonging to Aya South African citizens, you know, Janshani and Jim from with some contract in India, Jan Farmer Ghana for now one our pretty Ghana for the dual national will be employed. Now also there is certain agenda His Excellency Diapa 24-hour economy included, you know. I must say I better just say Ghanaians somewhere between the ages of 18 to 35 what they call obetimi apply for loans nowadays as a startup capital. Oman penny papa me pacho kojo mon caption way emame kojo mon caption way emame Kofi Mensah Okran me bon say my President Mahama yeah mon caption way emame Kofi Mensah Okran me bon say my President Mahama says say the you to know from 18 to 35 years obetimi apply for loan between 5,000 to 500,000 as a startup capital. Bye. Debia ya kasa ya build your money at the ja in Chirima. Ja build money at the ja in Chirima. Diana ya bakuni and to your brand tell you bebunu now sabe we hard working na was say jetre aban e ma jetre jina fa say juma say said be e kom en konkodo. Fato my engine to aban papa aba we na ja ya be kan enkofo ba yo mbeto to papa so e koye ne ade ne mu brofo rash be kontomre fro yi na nkoti aga what the brofo be boom my the brofo belo be said the brofo boom my no and tie bi amete kwam kwache picture bi secretary of social media na me hwe say eye o kan kwe central MPP vice chairman I say a marked man bi abono so wakwa kojo obi get na me say hey MPP for eze say dey bi amu dey do no me who video na me sha me say na e dey asem kra I ni say yes fence Alhaji Haruna Rafiko say den I say masked man bi akobono I say maybe say so Joe big girl said then masa mo hwanye adwuma na mo nja nkofo yin na mo jeje no the MPP hey am padia na ne senke hadwen ke emwa mo kra mo ma ben mo poni na say ne mo ba ben mo de ne nkofo yin no mo be jeje. But there's something, another video is circulating on social media. Kumase say a suspect police CID Eden Aqua Quarter, what in a few court no or attempted so or the pepper spray a good CID in a way Johnny. Suspect handcuff a danisa. A barn say AC say on your pepper spray no cry ever here. Now Usha video na suspect in a crano, not yet an atna pra game na your dinner echo. The point is on your pepper spray no ever here. Find a man that pepper spray. Now where quite no a fast Jenny say ya ba for pepper spray no for good CID na yamwa unjane from ha obi di boni a CID na kokot a yesa de na kono mama ne cha say say eguneni ananka ye kan say I believe said the Ghana Police Service say mutumi take me sure say mateki note of this mo ye hu adwuma ye papa the Ashanti region in some SCCO na me was kokofu or say obeye chairman he will stop amwako hene from painting Kumase papa we pan sometimes to me catch you making some charity statement and I do a papa ejeja senior high school student enye juma jeje ema ye hu so se ne se enkoda na mo senior high school no on betim aye niam won ebetim amana ye fe me kwa won that about 3 days ago na mbisa mo sa wo hwe eye legon na je ebi e honom legon kwan ni se nka won betimi apenti asa overpass na legon no enka boys ne betim apenti ni nyina mo oman ni mu eye fe enti ade kokofu ni ma de eye fa na ade ono anu krom asantema nyina age atum a otumfo kra abopapa ya ba so e wo ho no on de ade anya ne fa na chairman ne kra nsha na wenya e na waba abe stop ya mo akohene oni so yes akra oh yes cause o make am akohene proud o make ne proud instead of so by your campaign no am akohene na o man trend cause what turn so wa unim de o ye the new patriotic party omo branch executive elections no so say na eja tomo ensemble brena na fi honom eba ensemble brena ya yin kofo bi tin ade free album nim last time yanka sami kofe na commented na eguafo abrem and ebi e wo honom acha say bebre ya yin kofo din ade free mu just ya you din so ya nka nkyere wo ya sha na bia wo no wo bebi a fashion wo no e bia emwa say ya sha na say bia koto aba na emwa executive bia na ya you din the film and comfort fie ne ye omudin film well of course ye say do baby album ye yinkofo edin film ye yi genuinely say bia nipa no say betafa che nyankopon afe no wontumi ento abane bi me ye no kwa no ye making open to air party members no mu ehu but you be hu an say ye obedient film masa obi kwa file form sa ye kwa o submit an asan engineer de ato nchen enti eja tom MPP omo branch executive elections eja tom toko ejadem party nanka se ejadem na se circle me pacho se ufri awudomi ana so fi kaneshina oba na ofa circle ebia ofa asoro one fast ofa circle ofa sora wonam so sa ebia utwem abanima wonam so sa udu sa woto aso na oba ne se omudu omusifo pa na omuyafa ni fa no so na ama traffic ache ho chese Ghana for kwa ya odwen ho a onti ase we enya politics eya jan yekuta kan na enya trotro fon kwa ho ena enya taxi fon kwa oni ekuta omo private cars nyina e boss abra no wo de bra Facebook na be hwe Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook na bra be hwe e kwanya se the drivers no eje wafro be pono wafro esro no ai wase wo go straight no odua na fe na all branch for the outer lane na ama traffic esi open tem kwa na wunya ntem e den suban kwa ni as citizens enunti ene ye de ka no ye citizens my ye spectators o de bra Facebook na be hwe Accra 100.5 FM enti mu amukuta cars we ye nyina ye twika trotro for na na me o de hwe trotro ba ko na be se ko pick up yellow network company ka na nam hoyi ma
yenchire mu na etifo ntiase ni se ufri circle ofa meka we no so no vibe so circle interchange no na me ba ufi connection na opeso ukunima na ofa shroa on se ofa shroa ni pape mu no eso okoten eni kwan se o mane ba outer lane na we no say me ana police for tie ya anope bia no omo free omo fashra omo ba no omo sane a most of the casting na mane the far outer lane I said omo call adabraka hono mo side on but hwehwe mu ebise mu a say enyesa o fashra we say we nim tie na say okọ eni kwa say o mane na we no denti a
sa outside e mo efa ase no
e mo mfa ase no
ene ho na sa trotro na ejina eye Madina Denta ene mo mko new kan say tesi no muadan kwa no e ho na omo no efa
yes we no kofi ye kama etiefo ati ani police for ne omo se fata say omo hwe we ni say e betima cause accident cause obi the full speed efusu e ba na osane na onim say ka bi so e mane de fa atalina
odeba ko bom
na ye ntwen ma onfan bom nwie
ansa
asama
besi e ma sabi nipa hwere ne nkwa
emra mo ye kwan na minimise no mo de abobbo bia block honom nti wo ina lane wo ofa soro a untimi emma ne ma outer lane nim we enra we de ene oh go vi ohwa
we ene
cars na ekoni na be mane afa
ni fa so
ebe ko outer lane no
yes
so am before na MTZ before 8 year circle astronomy no
omunye na ena unim omachi wana pese police for ha hona
police for hono
police for ha
yes but we no minim de tia police for no stop for mo and most of the cars may be private cars
with your bra Facebook na be share
most of the cars may be
private cars ena omo Bob Bryant is we dey share we private car we a private car but we na taxi we see na air trotro private car ena pragas na nambo of fast nka we see say na ka so ye den across
street and emwa so dia say you know yi there empty network ba go mu
na network company crack car no so e trafa we
say omo boa ye nti na yin dimi bom di say omo sponsorship boa nti so dia say nti we no bon say okotin
o sha ba pe Sonate
yan stop wa
Toyota ba ko
but kofi nim date ya AMA mayor no haya na ede betu dwase omo da sa pavement no so wo in between VIP ne no price station no omo haju AMA boss na kutu omo akokla mu na eti se we fall under ne hoswa a obetimi akebiama ayeyi a on MTZ for in Kambum na some be block his kwan na because we easy
so no area be follow within
yes
because akwai cry idea
yes we na easy block it so that ka bi official o man nkofa outer lane
yes
so just say enye ne kwan so
network we na fa we
ebetimi cause serious accident
I'm telling you
ebetimi cause serious accident
I'm telling you
na ye man ensiwie Sylvia,
kwame we no agwagwa accident here enya car ba kun
oh yeah
so obi say yes
so just say
hu pa o dey bra Facebook na be share ama traffic ache ai hono so nkan was traffic here den etimete
kra enye anope bia
sa na esi
so just say it we no say me be say me yinti no de bia me dura me fa moto
na wo di twa
na me twa so just say me twa wia na mesi na mafaka na
brilliant production work
yeah.
Solid one
me fa moto na me so just say
bibia so engineer
yes yeah of course
we good producer
eti yema MTZ for no asonte enya we
ai so we catch IGPT obema yes obema directive na the MTTD department no one enshe na omo enye ho ejuma esan say Ansah na ochine bi na kofa accident e de aba enti no one enshe enye ho ejuma wo free eye circle interchange ya o say wo di free awudome na oba wo free connection na oba o fastro na wo sane ya say wo ko enim straight e wo ya say we san no wo be san so akofa the outer lane
e be cause accident
yes
enye drivers for no way so munjaisa na ye chop so munjai no
o se hono kofa akwebi tutu kibabo ho
yes
akwa to twata pa
and that sa kwan no so no unim so mfa okọ Nigeria kra
Nigeria station bi ho
sa kwan ye cham mumu hu say
yes sa outer na edema de kodu Paloma ho
kodu Paloma no
good
sa outer no ye ne dara side
na dara side na so Paloma ko na wako wenim
ye wako wenim
wo say we ne ye sa bridge na sabe omo afri kokomemle bare me efa hoko adabraka no on se na se asem na ye kanyo sa bridge na se asem na ye kan eko akoya na se akoya kwame akoya sikenia we bie a owo yankofo GBC na se ne ye pop on se ne office back ho
yeah
ne company back ho
yes I let omo free ho omo ba osu ase yes
and providence for anymore
yes
and asem we
yes
and mo share in fact MTTD for mo share na mo ko gina ho na monya drivers ne ho adwuma enya sa yen drivers ne na and we no wotimi fan share driver back so for na
is either so messi sa kwan
that is it
Fa bibi nsi yo na.
Ani.
Na he.
Space na ya create to say no.
Space no.
Ya musi no.
So te ase.
Ah, musi no.
Space o musi no.
Musi no say be a drive be do sometimes she Kwame say o te come na o gina kwa ho na wo hye enkofo akokọ driving school sir I know my right for no. I know my right for no. O be hye ni sabe suit a wa hye. Say me dey e bi kra dey bu me dey. E bi kra dey wa hang.
No, o dey je wo. O dey
wa hang no.
Ba o dey ne bo dey.
Oh yeah.
O dey ne bo dey because who is ka.
Commander
Say me dey commander
ane. Oyade.
It's coffee. No, but now resi minim say ye wie onom na.
Yeah.
Now resi MPP or more.
The branch executive election.
Enye kra.
Enye time.
Enye because yes tepa. Unim say go for mienu na ya wo msekan.
Ewa we ho.
Ewa this more polling station election. Yeah, nipa 2. Na ya wo msekan. Tepa.
And the part will on power.
When you know anything na asasa na man for race say sa bottom up approach no. You start sent to a ban from a straw. If we be from emwa because utu a straw na a form no concentration be no ekoso. So what you say? Yes. Into we no asika sika ye de wom de wom ho ntokwa ne we no. On say national executive inform. Omo te say ya chi obi dia no mabohwi ye ko ho no. But step alone nipa 2 na ya wom sekan. Na uko akwetia so a you know ubenti show akwetia video no enye kra ntokwa pa nti wenu mpo na pulling no when a branch a phone pan no na eba constituency de enye e ba no constituency
ene ehwe ya
mu written
asana national
national chairman utumi boys o chairman utumi boys mate so mu ni den pa
office ayen fan krata anya
no debi hono
no but Kwame anaji masada adwen ho a meni so team ni ho
so no e ba ni krata sema
say chairman say kojo bo o de
but when
akwetia de no ni popo ni che na debi o na sabe branch every day she the Facebook na be she e ma hina kumbi she be man no ba be man abo ba tam ni musa
ai
eh she popo what is the trouble
ya peke sound no
yes my peke sound o ya peke sound no Ebeya West nkase se moja create egu Oshama ho. Na the biggest opposition party. Mu de bia mu say yenim de. Ya crash for we believe in democracy yet ye ho ase. Ya de pepe ya de party nimra ne. De e kosi o mu ebubobo enti MPP party nimra na. O mu de adwuma sei. De e kosi pupopo yi e wo Shama. Wey branch executive election ube come no ye yi obi die free ma yan kan che no and obi pay bi shechire and what so bi kutupa and what Bob Brand to say. So for a party like MPP to tell us that the party mra and ye DJ Juma and the party nimra pani na enye hu adiri yoko for national chairman across no paper there won fanye Juma paper there one fan kata enye Juma ka paper bi obe jama general secretary na ahomachim don mbisa me ho say entino in the history of MPP no e pacho national chairman no the office letter be amfi ho madana
say we no
who national chairman of MPP what your letter pen e be see da ana
we no Kofi
and letters be say there letters be an SFI general secretary ho I was like na there be osa office no any office keke o and just a book at na because ho
but Kofi say on videos no doso
ani where ya sama
de no
me enyi akweti ade no so
enyi akweti ade no na ye san so wo we kojo pon kuma we constituency no
ofansa yire bi
ede so wo na ye otepade so wo
correct
we nyina ye ntokwa a sisi e wo omo police station election omo yenim
aba
we ye mo omo nto aba keke enyi omo police executive keke no
and ho ntokwa ni
say edu constituency ya wo
ebe ye hu
ebe mo jasem but we and I will call on IGP say Oma police for nyanya Alex.
Yes.
Because police station ponio
na constituency.
Yeah,
more kwam asebi woni fam running to show mun and you see and they are the same people as here chi obi a no mo akobisiji ho na omo into where akwetia de nsu ne
yes akwetia de ni.
Okay. And to them joining your Facebook, joining your feed, you know, or the Yama Amunti Akwetian so Ediano. And to join the feed new Facebook, I accra 100.
Hey!
Fi album num kojo mami ofonsa ire bi de no mami ofonsa ire bi video no na
youth organizer my year juma 8 years me kai se yekoto promise abano eye honorable candidate tapon honorable brand champon ene yankasa yewura mahmoud dr baomia obi a bontoa se esese ye to abaye dey e ma wo nukwe nyame animu ni box ni ekowura mu no obi a hu aba ye koye dey yekoto esu ye nya nipa no bi a efri promo anu ekobo honorable kojo pon kuma mane se ye Kennedy afa ye brand afa eti enam ho omo se omo disqualify na disqualify na omo disqualify no ebi mo on my friend from ebo mamane ana ne se omo ye no omo ye
wo kwadwafa we mo kwadwafa na me se a me kwadwafa ni kwadwafa se me nim obi anfa na me ba bu foforo enti no mu nim adwen a wo meti mu a me de ba se mo kwadwafa se me ni kwadwafa no mu nim na omo kan se ye be yo mo ho adwuma ampa na me ka sagro omo kan me na me de na me didi agro ampa omo ya adwuma no ayi me afiri se me nka ho me ntimi ntu aba ni bi eti omo yi me afiri me nti ase so omo yi afiri ne ye nti ase dia opposition omo ni je ho ni hu obi a opposition a womo eto aba womo timi yi nkofo firi ma ye nto aba no ye nyina ye firi krom ha ye nyina ye wa chemasa ntimi ye nto aba ni wi a nya obenya no wanya ma nya makotra mba bi na we de mo du afu pe wa chacho letters aba se afre phone se mo yi ye firi anti ase ani mu dia no position mo ni je ho
forms ne ba ye no ye kofa bi titama ne so ye no am se ye be converting nti ye converting no on bisa ma no ase e ka bibia ewie nti me wa na mo first me be che results ti me ba ya no omo so ma disqualify me e dey nti no ma disqualify me omo so omu yin ti me full kan kwa dey ofun ase na me kwa kire me nsem ampa me di petition ya dey e koye me koye no chairman ni say me so ye kwonfo nti ono anu atwa petition say omu yi me film nti ampa la omo yi me film nti na aba no omo beto no so omo mama anti petition hu mu aya me mpene so omo beto ya dey aba no manu
me nko executive ni bi da ba me bom me modin pa e wo party ni do party ni se ka se campaign se ye nko campaign ye ko rally metimi akuta ban fiti anopa ti onwumle me bo akosi obi anyeme me bom sha ana mo se dia me si ya do party na fi mi fa fom ana ma be fa bi be meeting nti one day na me wife nso eso be di machi aba meeting bi nti oba no man dan no no nipa no ho ni mai ana no church nti church apena coordinator no say mama won sa no ofe nti sa dia won so fa forms ni bi ana no so fa bi na me de ma family dada ana no so fa bi afa ya fa bibia ya ye bibia wie ade be chinyi ato ba na ye frame ya say ya disqualify unka ho ana me say aden me frame me busa nipa na o say enje ko mu na say o mu say me ne me wife nyina eko fa bi me wife ma fa bi na me wife ni fa bi aden nti na me wife fa bi na me fa bi
a youth organizer my adwuma 8 years me kai se yekoto Florence Abano eye honorable candidate Tapon
ya ti yi eje branch executives omkoto aba
yes omkoto ana
MPP
MPP
na on se utia of ambachon ba on se utia
yes
police station executives and he on se utia or more accuse even the chairman of the constituency one say or say woman so oye kronfo ba kunso so no or say our brain and our candidate Japan to montren e be mafia mo ampaso ya mafia mo and ti na che say clearly no kwame omo tutonium jenium bi bo mafia tactic say be ya on benya nkofo on beto ama wontimi
yes
utie do omo kanya
ohwe omo ko for national chairmanship na
yes
Boache Jakun onso so sa
nyama we so
because Boache Jakun is a disciplined person.
Yes another
between Boache Jakun and Wutimi
the difference so another krata ye juma
because ono otebrofo
yes
or the krata so ye juma oni matro
yes
se secretary atro bibi krata de abrere se onsan a
yes
oni said it on tam bibi emetu ni table so na onsan keke cause oni made na oye no so just say in between Boache Jakun ne Wutimi we say Boache Jakun ti we a so na say ma ti we a
am so am ya na to say akwa because utie de omo Kenya o say we internal party discrimination power na utie de omo Kenya and so omo because you can any Brian call for there na why call for
na say say
be Wutimi because you say to we
Baumia support Wutimi
yes support Wutimi also board the honorable Kojo Pon Kromadingo
Baumia friend Wutimi incoming no yeah Baumia friend Mr. Diamboa me boa Baumia so friend Wutimi incoming
I mean so of friend
say your video no ha
there be apart from say boy akura me hu but kwame sani ma we kitin we ya na ma party say our power or opposition
sure
so opposition is what opposition a poor party management
I tell you offer
because you sankrofo ya me matiti bebre matibi wo Asante Achim Central Konongo
okay
matibi wo Asante Achim South ye dwaso ama matibi wo edwoso matibi wo baby bebre ama bi kura do ma suspend kura no exercise no edwoso
sama de enso ma konto popo
Asante region de na meti ye so ma suspend say chema wuntumi ne omunko no omunkodi nkomo me problem ni say chema wuntumi a no crash one regional chairman
yes
but he has interest in it
the national chairman
yes
on one personal
all corn mono and a politics and I know wuntumi on to me kwaye neutral ho obekwa akowura mu agye abom na busabusa hwan na we side one we side one we side because baby ti say dwaso de no awon me Asante Achim South awon mo na ono abo Asante Kwaku Asante Boaten wo ono he stood strongly against Bawumia. So
yes
not oye ken
okay
I'm saying no oye ken and answer no oye Brian mu baako nti wono say issue asi won mo ne say on be so mo ya na ono nkrofo a ewum no entimi amaye police station executive so on betimi ato aba. That is the problem there. Then when you go to baby to say Asante Achim Central and also it's an issue between Honorable Animadu, the incumbent MP, and Kofi Ofosun Cancer. Kofi Ofosun Cancer claims on a year Bawumia Chochuro Mucho. Na Animadu de way in aga semi oha na semi oha. And he also yeah mafia. Animadu no incumbent, very experienced,
politician.
MP no. Say ono kra no now we chairman of committee on legal and something I'm say colonel ranking member and so yeah ma eno so wantwi aba honom because ye ono so nkrofo afrim ama fosun kwansa we ba omi adoba so man catch say the adwene mo koye top down top say then bottom up approach and no adwuma no mo so they have to do everything possible to justify that decision. So enti yaye yawusa amafo ni ho but I was say ye bibia na calculation pa na kosi so na aka say aha say enti ne ka say yes adwe but we yes what in tokwa and eba a poor party management right from the police station. Now okwa ejuso a MP no ho no Kwabina Boaten ono so ejina so e ka say ompe Bawumia or support Ken. He's a very good communicator. But ko hwe chairman no dia bom den and the busa mukran as chairman agadi nyame. Poor party management. Chairman is so say so onu jaima MP no ye Kwabina Boaten enkrofo wuremu a Kwabina Boaten be orchestrate am yetu no chairman so person sa akobi Kwabina Boaten so say wo jamu ma chairman no ko aye album na ne enkrofo be hyimu a ono so be yetu no where so where and akoshe wonum it is about nothing done. Say I was here a year orchestration bi na yedin crofobia ha crofobia a year Bawumia doba because anyway omo ye bottom up ni na no a top bottom up no. Some of us said that Jack sad way the crocodile john because why na obeto to say jikoma me tamfo no over me kume Bawumia openly some people campaign against him no be flag bearer. There is always the possibility of say yenye bibi ema obia or no openly
okaso owo wafano
oni Bawumia fa bia ne nkrofo de yenyi omufrim so to them mame no okay ofonse ayerebi ene ba ko ne de no omoka and it is going on across the country. You mentioned Shama but it's a baby kura de ya woni pani bi se kan ma omo hu baby omo do mani kura mo go hospital
oni bra Facebook and da hono oni ya woni se kan mo da hono
say oye party ni party association
over Facebook ya be ya woni se kan ena woda hospital bed so no
Kwame Kofi party is an association. Obi join here a voluntary.
Yes.
Because when you cry every obi on ma obedi party na free no kwara brem obey police station in kwara secondary school test one na for 10 no na for onya hwe da ko so obi ko wom but because o say a association we me pay o say tua dues say dues no so na de bank ra hanum de betua party o mom je office
ko se kan ria wonani ono so hwe ni ono so hwe ni
Sani pano be party na be party no adwuma no na o se adusi be police station elections na me nso me pese me fa forms na to me so ababia ni a won sekan
na obeda de ade we aba power
na wa won sekan na owura fi sa nipa no sa nipa no ono one ne kokromochi na de ato aba na ono ane dia two owo abusua we obo nani a na wa won sekan won nani ne bo a so wo yire wo ma who caters for them or who cater for them so eti saa na yire ne ma no ene abusua no wo mu no omu be fon to aba ma a property management we are no akogina ba bi se na ye to aba no ye wo nipa bi 2 million bi omu bufi omu anto amaye nipa 2 million no omu gu warehouse omu gu warehouse ene ya to omu punum bonded warehouse they do say beto aba ni abie mu na amkoto aba ma MPP. That is the thinking. Myopic, very outdated thinking, very outmoded party management thinking,
primitive.
Pon the catcher o say enemre mu no ye di twa me furu ma na da so ho eti sa nipa no o so na dwe se eno pair ayaba na ye koto na wo wie na sa wo ba na sa wo national election dey a wo se amanye free mfe na wo de obi be fa forms keke akoto aba no wa won se kan because wonye kene Japan wa oye your friends Brian sa na Valentine omo ye bubi ne bia ni fra ne bia ni tu minim guy bi kura de bu na ma se o waka dem
na ye lucky obi wo dem
yes you see a poor party management and all these things it started from 2007 Tamananado started also seed of a friend discrimination on can one nominate asifo no and no when you saw seed no as on fast wo ubenya 2024 as on fast 2028 ubesenya you see look at it and this agrove ya obo mpam wo so de omo party no we are no akogina ho no yesisu wa wienti o yesisu wa wie no ya boa mo wani tu awie no ya bo sika wo ye mo nyame nti wa mframa nwura ya mo awu no na omu wie a no mo begina we de oh in the name of party and yeni na yenye united unity nkokrafo bi a omutrim sum nkokrafo bi omutrim sum ya chese Ghana sika na wasisa akogu mfie no na omu de akire na wo akwara no a ya wo sika mu apra no unity nti ye na meye party no na sa nkokrafo no ano na asa aba no mo kochoboi no wo ko ye choboi wie no mako no masa ko jiska no madi na wi ana sa ekom sa do poor party management and that has been the bane of MBB every from 2007 mama cho adibi and this year address I think from 2020 or 2016 and what target say in Ashanti region let me tell you something in Ashanti region anytime bia you beto aba MPP antimia and cross 70% and above they will lose the general elections. You can follow the data, you can follow the sequence, then you can make predictions based on the data and the sequence. You can make predictions. Anytime BNPP benya anything less than 70%, they will lose the election. You see, and from 2016, 2020, and then this started and said, this should be our project. Then so I think that 2020 NDC had 21% or so. Then no 2016 21%, 2020 and a bar I think it's 24% or so. You see, so they were working towards it. There was progressing. Then it came to 2024, I said 30 something percent. They are working on it. Now the target is say 2028, you know. Now NBC is heading towards between 40 and 50% in Ashanti region. Onya sade no na otimi protect it, na otimi manage party no in only in Ashanti region. NBC uba wa hibiem. And all where they are doing all this in quote nonsense, baby they are perceived to be as strongholds. Sir, you see region you want mono. Baby Akwetiane of one say
MPP seat.
So they claim say hon na stronghold. And I'm when you do that, you are declining.
And they are mentioning names so.
Yes, me say, Makacho say abato a party joining. It is a all joining your friends any association. Mato me car. Na me say me dear commercial. Now say chincha over to say chincha I'm not joining GPRTU. Na pro to anywhere. Progressive anywhere. Ayi mu ya be man mu dey so anywhere. Concern for ho. True drivers ho. It won't mean force me. Emre bi na honorable Agbesi former MP for Ashaman. May so rest in peace. Wasn't tuntum. Onye passport no akwa Ashaman. E di so be say Ashaman tuntum free one my was sent Ashaman e for di omhuni. E di obi join the party a onye passport o e no won kwaje visa. E di osa betinam na osa wonu tua ne di so sa atete no. E won sika bubbo na nzu twetwa ne nzu kanse mu no kire no a. Edu election na je say nipa no was wabuma tete ame so metim ba mimu awa o si me woni pa 2 million bi na o ma ankoto aba wan ga do say nipa 2 million no da bia no mdi wachi wan ka cho say nipa 2 million no mo nwene wan ka cho so call 2 million na wo kan which I contest is not true. I will say it anywhere say enya no kre say you 2 million bi gu baby na nipa no mo ye se bi wo mo ye emu lonka.
I'll bet me identify them.
Identify them.
Yes.
You can't. So it is not true. The thing is that instead of them sitting down to do proper research and proper analysis into modern trend of modern psyche of the voter no, the psyche of the modern voter no. Omo de chichi de no a also omo da so ye mafia. It won't be some mafia we no, but you won't sit down and find out say Charlie and then 2024 ye stronghold baby e wo ye enema ye say no because don't feel say ye Jack ye twimfa so ne yenko ye twifa so ne nya we ni wi a yenko kan trom so Jack we the party nti enka obia nye din. And this one it goes to all the parties, all political organizations in this country. If you purely manage your party
say never
and party management it is just like general management. It's about processes. Managing your processes well. You 80%, 85%, you get it correct. You see, now I've said that all these things, but if you don't but this is part of the processes of party management. Because this is no, and now they call unya polling station for new year, what electoral area coordinators. Now they are constituency executives, regional executives, normal national executives. So we do we are mudada. In your friends flag bearer at India, omo chicho manusum crada, or my pam film dada. And the aven omo we no, and the avishim, Namukra de mi be that. Poor party management is about processes. About processes. As you move along, I believe in total quality management. That quality is not seen only in the final product. Quality is seen in every stage in the processes. And what's your quality with me? Quality near be a teacher and so I want to say kind. That's it. So that is what I'm saying. Say, it's a party management. So if you don't manage your party well, hey. Ebeko akodu so mbewie no beto electoral area ebesi obeko akodu so mutu constituency elections ebesi because the omo dey share say almost so seed of make can say enmity among the people on the ground grassroots almost so seed no nto madriam say sankrofo we no omo amafia omo they are out. Nti o mayi omo ankrofo di kwayi electoral
ohwe sama hentokwa
ya bu obi ani so hwe oba besi ahwe ya head no
o disitro oba besi
we etu di sanema we ya na ukọ edu general election no na nipa no wadwene o se oye wo party ni but before so ye no basabasa ntino okọ ye na aba no ada so onto ana so ato ma bi we are say nipa 2 million to amai nipa 2 million me banche ne body omgujo mu kwa no agwotisa. You don't respect your own people.
Yes.
What do you expect them to do? You don't respect your own people. Nipa no na ekọ nante ye adwuma ma wo no umu no uchieti ano so uto ne twene oma unya power we are no aje say jack get away from here, excuse my French. You see now ki kan sansem no training we are they do election no akọ party nti unity nti national council ngokrafo yi no muguo obia debate yes eso boni nkoa dre boni ena wo mutirim akwara biom no na biom nwene ne ho because omo nkoa afu ni o maso ena that ade no saade no abihwe nkrofo bi no mko gangiti a ni pattern bi omko to party omko to abati a polafo kwele kwabra Japan no obia ye over 70 years eso adwene boni nti omko twa ntro that ade no omko twa ntro to omie no so opa abuso om say omko ga say kwabra Japan car o use and the car we use Ibrahim Osenso John Mahama de man kwamna zo ka se car no mono okofiri kura wontuaka enti nyanse mu no ene adwene pamu no je pipes no nde ko hwe ba bia okofiri ye no because car no enfiri so ase ne pie se Land Cruiser Ghana ha sei ye wo ba bia ye ton Land Cruisers so go there if it's General Motors if Toyota go there ask them say opani so abeto car we wa ha na wantimi antua kranto free etiyanso ya abeto ho no de abrain in the committee ya discussing tiyenhwe say no kra obi akra take steps wo kwa check kra say de kwabra Japan kan de no kra but omo de gina so e ka say ayi ora Ibrahim Mahama ene your mama ne talk car no man nti he was flirting with the NDC and for that matter yenye entiano you see and omo de pamo polafoko ni kwabra Japan free look at the hunu omo ka say polafoko ni nua ena sabi okoto ayigu ayi say apais regional chairman so ekọ enya no kure enso nkokrafo be 10 obia di 70 years eno nko yes eno mu twa santro no etimi I've said that party management right from the base if you don't manage the process very well from the grassroots
this is the result
you get. It's simple. It's just like managing your own company. General management processes quality at every stage. Yes. You get 80%, 70-80%, 85% right. But we as a polling station go be so okofa forms e de abegina say yento ne so abakeke wa won se kan na ekoya na ye bu ani so ye yi afrim onka ho because and I've said Kofi all these things it goes from what I'm sharing it goes to all political organizations in this country. Say you manage it as if you are managing your company. Manage it. Just apply the total quality management idea. Go through it. Every stage we have a crack be and the crowd we are moving take stock say you cry say you're doing one let's evaluate it. Say yeah depending because you obi mafia na mu obi. Yes. Now when you do this
you obi so there say you
obi there but you obi sikan no say you obi na won sikan.
Yes.
Opa buso say party mpanifo no ho no omo kwa hwehwem kura say adentina wo obi sikan so a crime ama police wa beche no there be because a benefit obi na kwa koduru say yakoye bottom up akoyi ba omia enti ene yenye bibia man kwese ba omia kura no ase hofo ni na penasemti yenye ne nkrofo nko ama no me obi say papa yi dia na kwa me boni din honorable Ajakon Torino. Very nice man, but Obwa.
Enfa.
Omube we am watching Chim on an microphone in Nadia Mount me.
Na so for you am ye ni
say. Omo ye na say na ko kire. And no say me ka omo ha say. Omo he ahia gbani na say for nkrofo bi omo so omo pe communication hwan. He obuwa oye de omo de bema miracle hwan. Because on the about me adoba. O do pass one me can na yemfa nko ye be wie obehu. Say me boa. But when you finish, sankrofo no why you omo sa no. Wo wi anu asa akogino say me nuanom ye na ye party back. What the fuck? What a heck? Excuse my French.
Na wofa Ashanti region dia unim hoye pa na kokofo asema wakan.
Benya sabi ne. Say also compare na say meeting no also regional secretary.
Is the regional chairman.
Afi do also ko regional chairman. Now ko regional chairman ko kan wasem we. Wo say ayi obeye chairman regional minister on okun de okan o say oko bridge akos obi aye the bridge na ko pendi penyo oba obe stopping him na. Enti wo be regional wo be regional chairman. Now we opposition regional chairman. Na papa isu that you the regional minister.
Enti regional chairman na. And this if we men transmo mu di no region mu a enti me regional chairman na. And this if we men transmo mu di no region mu a no you see bridge awie ne ko penti ho an ye credit pa. We will put an end to that. We will stop it.
Honorable Kwabina Kokofu.
Enti mo de doctor ba na PP the doctor ba.
Obi anfan doctor mra. Debate
bia table table. Enti me regional chairman na. And this if we men transmo mu di no region mu a no you see bridge awie ne ko penti ho an ye credit pa. We will put an end to that. We will stop it.
Now the Dr. Ben can so or no your doctor. Regional minister, no regional minister do no say granted class we need regional chairman. Regional chairman regional minister the debate. Na we brother get fine. Oh what share there so your doctor.
They know regional chairman or no is baby a painting I mind the out.
Oh say I'm say Kofi
na kofi penny mu dis wa che mama penny boni che bia
Kofi David now until minim until oh ko pe regional chairman speak to your people ay internal and office wo kasa na che so mu bo ka say yeah one na regional minister be ko one and never boss him to go to man.
Now the regional minister here ko party members ni bo nko omo pe.
Ade regional minister here enye painting keke.
Dabi.
San kwara na de wan kofa obi a free painters and free baby na be ye yo. Wan free Kumasi painters and free anwaga ne dokadwom nom na sifo. School for kwara omo ye visual arts. Wan ko even tech ankofa what of rural art in na sifo. One quarter secondary school from Kwara omo visual arts and I say the emotion e classroom na wo mumu no mo metena se na mo fa me ye bibi e me yenhwe mo hwe bibi en fa hye asantima ne Ghana animonyam because we had no mo draw ye no akwame Kofi all the your friends from Nigeria to all the presidents yes otumfo mpanifo bebre celebrities lumba na look at ade ankora na ye wey ade bibia e show mumu omasua kasiori na sifo no omasua o classroom no omayi ade aba abonten enti na hwe ankora no bi wo no mo a owie we no a se wanko university kura no a obetimi set up
yes
so na yes anema no because now one won say hey Jack Semi wants an adwuma bi amakosua enti metimi ehwe o university no kura no obetimi aye no alongside if you dey no dey hwe no ho now to one kika say we
it wey message no
na the ref say san kwara no a okay so you put a stop to that san kwara no a omo yes ade no by the time who be the regional chairman e be so akoto about 2028 no more the 18 years
no more card o to about
yes e do no abetena ho no say wo
yema umra
na oba do abe stopping adwuma no a wo ye what kind of primitive thinking is that you try me free my adwene we your friend you from you travel through my journey.
Now we are there stopping regional minister crowd government project.
That is
we are chairman of a political party.
Let me say, that is why I'm saying, say, was it doctor to doctor no me debate. Regional minister and regional chairman. Or no better na why ding. Or no better na why ding. Oh, doctor ya we cry. Ye bi. Where should their medicine? Any medicine, yeah, doctor ye bi. And grab okay can one night can say, Kofu war a way. War she horn bowlish way. G-Tech from the big bush. Pie basse jack, Jadio can open me here. I feel bendy. It's one.
Is there some working conflicts a fabra and sharp?
Sakwe to say Opam walk car. Trump has some of him who Johnny said, the movie and coach him not Trump. So, we will compare ya, or compare is not chairman. One can win I. We are working when you're doing it. Let me tell you who we own. Okay, Asante Regional, every communicators, no. They are not even selling Baumiao. Obia, I'm working na yet bia, unmuchiapia. The Erin. I didn't see one. They be a Moaquin, Yan Poyando, and I'm Moaquino, and I'm Moaquino, and I'm Moaquino. I feel crowd was it last crowd was it. Unims were a great gentleman, and then Charlie Nay. The birthday, I'm Moaquin a friend. I dear Moaquin a man, I'm Sasa. Akre be DNT and Yando the regional minister Afriana Achiano I'm meeting a round table meeting is a long table meeting we are there was a regional minister a great man who knew a great man sir na sa or say sorry you know say you know say at yes I was into money I can sorry meet
Anyway, that's Mr. Dia.
Okay, and that was Mr. Emmanuel Kofi Dia, one of area programs manager. And you know, actually, and common when me Jumanu papa. And watching kind of live across 100.5 FM, 49 after 3 p.m. at the Citizen Show, powered by Class Media Group. And Eguswa. Yede Emma so ne erane kosi eye no sia jebe sore so yede akan no sia kase bono ama yede aba abedwafo ahase won etena se batama mi we mfi wo quick na gentiti je ho enkomo enkakra na ye hwe so ready media todwa se mate se okan kwe central MPP vice chairman Kofu bia boni so wakoji obi ge see dem why who krom ha deal enti no enso ehun sem kakra ena aba ye di ho enkoma na ya hye na mese na maka say na me kan say me say no ama we dey advice amede ma ye penifo no at the helm of affairs say ebeya che no ya madam cause from me end me say ya make it MPP popular because they say ochi omo na omo afre from nkofo no na omo de omo akogina ho na I say one way or the other kro omo de faso mate say ho kro na omo tim ne party members ni bi kasa sam de desi bia munja man nka na monsamra na omo de ye sir ya to ya Germany and concentrate on the research and agenda no our man penity aba no na je nko yanim wa hu say de bia eniama ebetimi na atotoye we mu do omachira na kwhwe nkofo gu na mo kasa wuchi omani na omo afefre nkofo na omo aba begu ho wuchi omani na omo afefre nkofo na omo aba begu nteme de mafuto kakra eno no mafuto kakra me dem aban concentrate on the resetting agenda no na we mu asem de ye fa ma omo na we de memra me dim na afemeto aso the African Senior Athletics Championship koso Accra 2026 Ediana mu ye na eneme wo se Dennis Miracles Aboaje apoliticizing say ama dear NDC Asia 2026 na me say na NDC de why den Edena mo in fact, the air question no enya kra. Accra 2026. The Ghana Athletics Association ura ba fuseni. Woda no. Once so ena the Winneba Sports College. The National Sports College, you know. Wo ena woda no. Na se say sama everyone ba no sada enya enika kra. Since I say event he as a Chief of Staff, the Honorable Julius Debra, one in penny for a buyer, whenever a Gracie occasion fine. Now, Shanyama Air Cost South African athlete in air complaining. So, one in your journey, the massa, a journey of boots will come a courtesy the Greek ministry. A journey of boots will come a courtesy Honorable Eriko Poku. Now, what's that? South Africans, let's say, journey at Imam Amo. And I said, BCB, I could call it, don't pay back. Who you could come here and say, K. Car said you are ever call hotel, Sasadio Maba venue, a quack watching. The media center and so Wi-Fi and so swear, a quack problem. Now, the air secret, some crowd said, what shall I let you say? You show a TV, so you scoreboard. You told me, Caribbean, quicker, I saw. I was covering when you put the first, second, third. The time ni na de shaho masa ye de 1 2 year be ye 1 hour krani in project ye. What is going on? What is going on? Mo yesa na akwese yakasa aban no eno ba megiri se aban so de wase wo ye bia no waje. Aban ni mwe bi wase wo de ma bia no ba fu se no ba out ebe kan ye. Se o kra hu bi say that sika wase aban ni ma bia ye de ama. For this event, look at the countries Abaha, Omwate Ghana, Ati Ghana. Musha and Samuel El Koso. I mean, Jane. Jane, papa. And yet, crack. And yet, crack. Munshanya hu adwuma enkofo ekasa athlete ne kasa enye mesra mo aba afuseni munshan toto niama from ene eko because enkofo bebe na masese no attendance our stadium na enye ade enso e free na opese athlete age gold ema Ghana na o ma command no sika na ye den athlete age gold ema Ghana na e come e de no. And you best say, my mom man for and fan kosha abino because abino I na afemu die. The local organizing committee no motion to Tonyama. Ye mpase ye kwa ni me be challenges bi abiem. Mo mane enye smooth. Ama next time so amino. I the proposal akose e pese host biemu a. One edi amayen. Just say media no kwa kodidi a cars ya say ye mo cheat bi na we the call and no kwa ye problem wo ho. What is going on? Esa na mo makwan man enkofo bi e the politics e ba abewurewure mu. Ye bese mo toto niama. Menya ne tie so say I'm a government no alande a World Cup TV writer. Ebma nation ni nyina no e be ya nationwide access na eja ye de ahwebi. Enti no megiri say eno so ebeboa. Mesa ye pa. Na o matri te duane e be na Ghana ya good aba mama yentoto enema safe ni wa joining a high Accra 100.5 FM at the Citizen Show Thursdays edition powered by Class Media Group and ma uguswa wo etieno join the feed on Facebook na fe ma fa o messages nebra like page no share page no na fa o comment egu me kind kama na me de amount na je nyina je hu sede ho ensem nyina enso so esi na etie ewo dwumedie no enso emu ma me read some of your messages from Facebook na fe yenhwe Mesha Kasante was let me assure MPP people that they are yet to witness more arrests who arrest them today, tomorrow and forever since they have been stopped since they haven't stopped misbehaving. Have they forgotten I mean, can I say? Have they forgotten what they did to Sami Jemfi, Bobie Ansah, Ansah Thompson, Captain Smart, or Hinebabu Amabenia on others, they better keep quiet before we get more angry. Better to tea or say good afternoon, everyone. Nidia what the abanono. Bazana Daniel, or say you are live in Kintampo for Chiamu Yipa, or Sanso Eddie Abba. Remy Aluku was good afternoon, Accra FM 100.5. Good job, we are grateful. We so Eddie Abba Mekel, Alatai was say NDC all the way. My Papa Abba, President Mahama is performing well. Kofi Agbetefe was say Mr. Host. Eddie, Massa, Ejume. Anyway, and also so Ekaho and Esson. And also Ekaho and Esson. Okay, producer, young phone lines and so on. Na yanjen kofo so adwen kire kakra for the next 10 minutes na fi ma beja for atenase na jense enkomotwetwe no ase na jehu se de AC ekoma ka kire o ene ensema egu apon so ayeba abebobo ho no na ewrem no democracy and free speech under siege in Ghana by Brema Ora Baumia won kope baby enhye enye ne campaign na wode ensem atudwan na fe eye Edom Kuma one of Rasha so appetition President Mahama over Doom so cocoa prices and afi EPA crisis no ye be rua eno so mu na ya share sanso and medical can say o share some party na Accra say no ensuo ho akwa problem kakra enya challenge kakra is say wager water treatment plant no enya problem mami entio mami nti wa dwen share 0302 2080 90 0302 2080 90 free na mentio hello good afternoon.
Mema wayeko.
Yeah. We didn't be okase free.
Unu ya Mr. Lincoln ye.
Maminti o Mr. Lincoln.
Yo. Your incoming deputy communication. Otu nana otu dako.
Sure.
Ebi owo bia ya nimse delegate betu abamano. Eni Joe Ashama. Okpo communication no bi o ye maintain no. Kenabo wa ni 9 months. Ejuma pa o mo bo. Na ene Ghana for wajidie mu wajidie say President Mahama can fight Galamsey, and that is the good result we are seeing. Yeah, I mean Professor Ama Blankluche our EPA on also can and Galamsey no get me fight here, yeah go so yeah fight any yeah papa Huge Brown forestry boss near no so Jumapa omo ye omo forming team papa omo fight Galamsey. Yes, Obia senators say we will continue to arrest MPP. Media, we are so kind to these people in opposition. President John Dramani Mahama and then the ministers, the prosecutorial system of the country, we are being disappointed. And for be brave, Ghana for Yamo, Papa, Yamo, and now more opposition or more Kasakasa. Musho Mudiamamu. And before the bread began for Sika, yet your task no more Diasica. And yes, this government. And Madonna for the break could be before to Abama because of what we say, a Mamona Kufado Boo, or Mud Dincrofosica, Mud say for company. Attorney General Yomuka Hunina, or Mutimia, we want to hear arrest and persecution. That is what Ghanaians are expecting. Yeah, grassroots for your canoe, they are canoe paying. Don't just arrest people and leave them to go and be jumping, patching on branches. Let see persecution. People should be behind bars 10 years, 15 years, and beyond. That is what Ghanaians are expecting. Economy, no, the government is doing its best. And the media, the American, no. That's it.
Mr. Medasi 0302 2080 90 franc. Na for adwenkyerɛ ɛbɛtae dwumadie no akyi na mente ma ɛyɛ o enka na yehu sɛ deɛ ho sɛm esi na ɛtie 0302 2088 2080 90. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, senior.
Chama odin bi okasa free.
Oh, we are home sense from Westland.
Home sense bibia boko.
Yeah, me am there okay.
Mamentio.
Mboni ejuma ye de o man pensa si President Pepe bi ni hia no. So Ghana for Monteya and ye the Kenward cry from say President Mahama since 35 years ago who are a cancer obeji loan I started obra on a foreign president. Now Uncle Kofi Yamishao. We obi to me signing message edidu atam.
And the minye bipsa Hendra in
yes. Now obi muso homa amono amobo abaso na nya abaso boso keke me ganze nkrofa boho ya kasa e be share sports team nti ai fancy dollar man no ho to na mame ya we na ye mehia mo na yambo ma abaso tane ye no mo obi ka enum asem go mo so no yesu ye ka nhia asem go mo so Yesu Kristo dinu amen
amen. But I say 0302 20 80 90 0302 20 80 90 ma menche wadwen kire kakra ma e wo show ne eso 0302 20 80 90 na menje eye wadwen kire kakra e wo adwumede ne say hello good afternoon.
Afternoon mina.
That's the new be okasa free.
Yeah, me did yima me kasa free momole.
Ma me tie yima.
Yeah, me pacho me tise na mo reporter no from Legon hono. And I'm minim say on na ka say wona na wo kan na wo say aban no ETSK bia ye benya akonya hwe World Cup ni bi ananya sa
Bina secure TV writer ibenya nationwide access sports minister na confirm me
nam pete me say selected matches and other matches never cost no nyina
let me work on that, but the information is in your TV writing. Your subsequent bulletin, no, they mobile. Why?
I had it in say, yeah, subsequent and what can.
May I wait you, may the better man, son, my sorry, so why?
Mate, you made that, Mammy, come and so.
Okay.
Send you, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. Where the beer we use you and there, and no, the minimum say you before, what's the persecution? And her persecution there. No, I never ran a year, Juma. Nemum near you, say, Obi. Yen MPP enye Alex oma bo man no kro no etina kenofurata kwota hwe mekano na no wotu da kushu so se kenofurata ba MPP fo bebre hu beka hello
me wo super o yeti o
mo akufa do so ankaka kura hu beka iti no mo nyina bo defense o mo ta kenofurata echi se mo ma iti krono do ma bo iti enye persecution na mom se wo bo wa kura na se etiamra ye bechiw ye wo maimu mekaipa Michael o Mary wade edi obi naked picture bema eno di president mama etikosi so BNI for be fa no eso eno echi no ase humobro ye gya no nti NDC sa ehumobro no de send Mr. Lincoln kan ye we are fed up because me ya ko ma party we are fed up enti nana bi mekaise president mama amna no bontoa ubekaya nana bi ka say electoral commission asise say MPP for betu on the 7th 2024 ya na NDC ni party na aka no ato no bia because misinformation president mama ka say ba NDC ba bemu they will take him on enti president mama up to now nana bi ya onenam ho ye dede no dede hu keke no ye nasem na kosi sen because again I check the dominion again meaning say court there and yes bia usori ya prekupe but it should be shouldn't na Mr. Lincoln buy ya I say ebufu because enkofo na bofo no ya yawe omo di omo dream hwesa aban wetimi improve ne pe aban ye nyina menina ndc aban ya ban ombo bisia estena yi kura ba kokura oji bisia aban no dia de itimunti omo sika no de hye omo full loaded e hye omo ate ora no de ye fa nchemo ya ban we eno ni ade ehia ye titi e chedudo e che president mama one also legacy term ni iti kofo no nam ho no manya no no mkata no yes adede no munya hu hwini munya wo krom abi ni mo post am je fi wo studio eni omo Georgina Paul wa wo kan je be chi Rambo style attorney general wo so kan ta na mo je omo no mo na mo
but I say ama ne line no emo enye 0302 2080 mefa ba ya mienu bi aka ho na afei maba studio hana yatwa Jumedi no so live on your radio Accra 100.5 FM the Citizen Show Thursdays edition and wasuguswa otie no good afternoon sir.
Good afternoon Penny Apomuti fe
nyame adome ho ye odine bi okasa free
oh David Agbalanyo mi kasa free o manjo
mami ti o
yo Penny mestre NDC Penny for mestre omo be asem deputy general secretary Cairo omo fa na asem adwuma ema party no and because nyama e koso no sekero furata endi Ghana sika adendra ba o me dey want to me chiro say keno furata bra ye gu ye party enima say bra no be yi wa no obi adidi obi atemu there who be chiro say who be threat government e our power who born dog then e go so Ghana kora we sorry no fa phone no the deep ni atem we fa e say kwe wo mo say penny bi ani kro mu bio den e ko so Ghana ha best any penny for so almost sorry no mo ye juma no ye vaco nyama because of vaco ho no enye vaco juma betu be fa nipa 5,000 be fa nipa only 800 pe up to now ye kan ye penny for no omo pese o metie nipa na ajuma hye ni nsam for 17 good years anu no ofika sam so ama vaco akofam no isa kokura ajuma no nyina isa hye ni nsabio say ajuma no be koso na nkoso up to now nipa 800 pe ene ye ajuma o vaco instead of 5,000 ade ye penny for boni be na ye branch executive for no ye wo fie ye nye ajuma bi enye anka vako ye juma anka misu mi ko shift back a misu ma be fie bosu wa ye ma me 1,000 Ghana kwa me de be to duane ade then e koso honorable Akote Agbo Ganof MC bakope obo adwuma pa nyame hira no nyame hira wo so
mira se onhira wo so 0302208090 hello good afternoon sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Udine bi okasa free mamiti o.
But me Joe, me free invitation.
Mamiti o Joe.
But adi ba ko de bia me di hwa me hu say Accra FM. The dinner di so say Accra FM no aye institution so power station is. Because the whole Ghana ye penifo nyina e bibia wo Accra. And the Accra FM station kesiye pa ba mo ye so adwuma gwa mo say station kesiye be ya ye say station kesiye because I have na presidency. Me question me person me disani say mpacho next 8 years NDC for omu campaign messages yes because ni enti na mbisa asa question we me bisa John Mahama ni NDC for penny for say next 8 years campaign message yede because ye nyina ya hu say Akufo-Addo ni penny for omu bo oman kro no na what can say omu bo oman kro no enti say wonya pa mo be chi omu tum na ene omu ni nam ho ora nkoso hwe nkoso a otina NDC people can say asem na mu tatu omu so ba omu bo oman enye say omu abo oman kro no then yedi be ya no me nkani enti na go say twi kasa no enti ba yi no what in ami pass as I say next time say next 8 years not all can say and what can say mutu asem to mo ba omu bo omanu ko no bia enti yes said to mama say yes no the name of God say ora enya juma na yen salesi MP for mu bought on manu tonu or woody for hand Robert or metro manzo that you actually for nyina wo say ni adom mama any NDC for kai so omo abo manu tonu eyampa benye say ntatu omo atu so bajo masem na bidama
mesbeda say 0302208090 pick a last one afei gentwa Jumedi is live on Accra 100.5 FM 03022080 90 ufra mefa nafi maji eye wadwenche good afternoon
sir
udine bi okasa free director
we uni abema James Francis good ashoma black fine
yes sir
fantastic man what you say oh boy juma already ntimi animu kire na awie what you say
amen
onka nyina mo
amen
what you say ni juma so amoye mo man Ghana no
amen
your best sorry etia mo physical spiritual nyankopon be crack no yesu din
amen
black fine what you say ni anu ma kan bebiri what you say na de me kire ni say ye best re unze MPP4 na nkasa no omu ye nkrofo bi ase nkasa obeti omanu kasa umomu na wo kasa mpapa no wo ba bedani mpaboni ni wa ase enti ude enya obotre mo omu za afo bi ebewu abrago fa opere wa ase yenim se port na ye echede ba to nya obotre manti we ni and the year we na echo and then the 27 ne dia o the obo kro nu bia no obeko jail na wa kokun ase ne ka pa dia ase itini omo de yenya o ma se mo because omo no nsam omo ke kan Ghana fu ahu omo mba aburo ne yi o mbedi o man Ghana no na obi ahu omo itino abo bia so be wu opere because ọmụ yɛ nipa bi asɛbisɛ bi ɔmụ ani wu ade ɔmụ fɛre ade a nka ɔmụ nkasa koraa ɔmɛka ɔmụ ano atum yɛni kuru ha kuku ado bɛbu ɔma mfie nwɔtwe ne yɛn nyinaa yɛ nte Ghana ha wate aseɛ ifu ne dɔla ne adeɛ nyinaa ha baabi a ne nam wobɛdi sika wokita sika so wokɔ market a wontumi ntɔ noɔma wate aseɛ enti yɛbɛserɛ mo deɛ mahama no wɔn sɛ ne second coming ni deɛ ehunu wɔn nti amanfo nya abotrɛ wate aseɛ yɛn nyinaa na fɛs yɛkasa akyɛ dodo ba ɔmo nya abotrɛ deɛ wɔdi sika biara no ɔman ne bɛkye no na mmara ne na yɛ adwuma na biribiara yɛ fa black five
yes sir
wɔmmerɛ ntu ne nyankopɔn nyɛ adwuma mda ne opportunity
me so me da se bebre ɛwɔ ama me fa ama phone no NC ɛwɔ ha ama na yɛntoa dwumadie no ama ɛso live ɛwɔ Accra 100.5 FM Thursday's edition of the Citizen Show ɛna wo etie no yɛfrɛ me Coffee Ansah Okran metenemu ediama commander Kwabina Bobie Ansah and afi nana otu dako na production team ne solid led by Ernest Kwame Kwache Hannah Mouse and afi Ernest Okon area and Kwajo Nkroma one ebo ejuma fine yepa ema dwumedie no ewie peyo na ewia Duraplast wasame fan to nim se ope UPVC any HDPE pipes with the plumbing and construction ejuma ni nyina na enko baby a eyo pet esan se Duraplast de Ghana for agye atum ye pa ama when pipes no papa accurate esan so excellent ma say bia o de plumbing works ma osu dana wo electrical works ma when drainage pipes ni nyina eboa ma onya free flow of water anti fine ye pa se opese wo store ensuo wo fia amasesi yenya ensuo ho kakre opese wo store ensuo ni bia wone water tank kese honom pa eno no ebetimi a store ensuo na ebema ultimate in water storage enti no ma wonsa entimi enke bi ye pa eno ebeboa freyen 0242 818 874 0242 818 874 eno obetimi afre Duraplast empenifo ewo ho anase bra yen office plot number 10 11 and 12 Dadeban Road North Industrial Area Accra North na wonsa ebekayen omo water tank no o se hot a tank ma wonsa enkebi na se de His Excellency John Dramani Mahama resetting agenda enti ama fiwe bo akofom anti ama nkofo a wone park o car said she said dem nyina nse sei o magyini nyina edi epie enti said ye ama eniama aye fine amum o pe aye fiwe papa ebetimi ama o car engine no ama ne smooth performance go super XP and am kanfo edi ama in fact ama is of premium quality esan so chese egu car ne mu a ema o car no ejina na so ema engine no chese aye fine na ya fortified with a special additive ema u engine it gives your engine longevity na esanso ema u engine no perform to the max enti ma onsa enka go super XP na meka na mediama oko akofiwa o kana udru honoma kasa ope go super XP and ma wa enjoy a smooth ride with all the benefit enti u journey the road no bomode answer be looking around for girl filling station na wa fuel up o car girl super XP masa o failure wa will be feeling girl na was a good energy enti eya koho na ewia me mo sika kakra na wo de ahye bottom review scratch for win and once I make a foul phone na wa bo star 850 star 5 hash star 850 star 5 hash na obetimi a winning up to 1 million Ghana cedi chese sikadada no 1 billion na easy so exciting na National Lottery Authority omo regulate na se ofa phone na bonus na star 850 star 5 hash na easy to play and to bar on all networks into making na obo afi bar options ne be ba na wa choose o station na afi wa select we stake amount obetimi twa from 5 cedi to 2000 na what you see a lucky card out of the 5 options na what confirm it gameplay by entering your momo pin na which you are the try and eka ehona instantly ne ya confirm winnings na mo ya de wo twe we na kasa 2 hours time 3 hours ansa debi manisa enye sa na etie enti bomodin a se odon ho ebehim wunya 18 years am pacho wonka ho review scratch for win scratch keke na disika say bam. It is powered by Super Cash. Accra 100.5 FM Citizen Show and OTN.
Over 1900 matches brought us to the football finals month. But history doesn't care about the journey. It only remembers how it ends. The Premier League, Betway Prem, UEFA Champions League, Serie A, La Liga and more. 8 trophies, 1 month of mayhem to decide them all. Stay connected and watch GoTV to catch the football season finale this May. It's on.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Mappé. Et mappé. French idiot. This is midi croissant.
Meet Aja. She makes Sobolo in a small shop in Kaswa. She's going places with MTN Ejumapa. Now, she's learning French to teach her francophone customers indigenous recipes.
Watashi no namae wa.
Watashi no namae. Boy.
Whoa. She's learning Japanese too? Watashi. What? If you're a woman with a small business, join MTN Ejumapa today by dialing *5060# and enjoy 150 megabytes data, a lifestyle bundle for social media, free MTN to MTN calls every Monday, and an insurance cover. You will also gain access to expert training, discounts on digital tools, and financial support to grow the business of your dreams. Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia benmemua. Kani mitutu ya na minkuma bua sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules as well. E mane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete womono. Yedru no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Oh yeah. Hey. Give us no. Amen. Papa. Give us P capsules. And meme wadi if you do what you do kronkwan efa. Give us core capsules. A pain for a batter one more menu for an inquada when if you do me nunca home. I will just to be a motophone. Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and a Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha Sa Ejedi Enkra to Imu Aja to Muse Eye.
Hey, say the Mako who our Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. No, me hope you say and Nunti no mania award. A word bestie. Obian Transit Emma Dumpemia, the Cassa, and as a boy, the Encanon to them you.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. As I want to say, near Kuro Etuno, near Encan Awanum, Obana Bemo Power, and Yarwankaye.
Nancy Mameka say, and Espana Quad Ekayeno. Greenfield at Arumenti and was our Solejan and also APM.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory. And a diagnostic machine, sir. I should share the Pediadi Moankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our Nungwa Dogon, Estate Junction, last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe. Ghana so by track kokro. Nanso, ni man penny ya bakope. One big Ghana, only one president. Esan say, Bako Fonsan Sun Yankupon any katenti. Wo, enjoy Ghana memuo, any wuye die and share MPs, any politicians nesa. Kasa utri ho, yo, Ghana yensum, uhunu bribia, kebribi. Meet you.
Masupa, minki munka hodo no, amaba be serve kwa ba, yampa ba, yebuso tiemi.
Maya die. Maya de sama mpaba. Ghana yensum. Aha na Ghana kasa. Yes sir.
Oya timanka oya bakuna.
Kagum.
Kagum.
Ghana Yensom, let's hold leaders accountable.
Ghana Yensom with Chief Joy Forson CJ 5:30 to 10 a.m. Monday to Friday. Ewo Accra 100.5 FM. Tadi 99.1. Any stations in Kayeni now.
Ghana Yensom, Sofa Namen Sofa, Accra 100.5 FM. And Demufua.
Powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy. Powers the things that people do to empower themselves. It fuels families, communities, businesses. Good energy fuels nations. It gets things going and keeps them moving. Good energy isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Goyle, good energy.
Unia? Tie masem yebi. Mene ya bema ye adwuma wo broni krom. Dakro ya show baby ho ofe din no tiem. Ah, oba, ho ofe. Na sa obetwea mame a aswe mesomo. Ebi suma ho ofe. Ebi sum sika. Na misre mi se wo why na osum no. We are say we ye dianya obesum bibi. Nyamesompa with a PNT. Anisha.
Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy. Accra FM. Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy.
Okay, so thanks for your time. This is Accra 100.5 FM and OTN Farmer 24. After 4 p.m. You go so ena yebutua edi ejuma ye third that day walk laboni ena yebutua jedi ejuma join the show no live on Facebook Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook na fe nyina ye interactive for messages na fa bra o de ba meka ma o de utre message na meka maka se o kan ye se udi atemede tie bia na eka ejuma na o de ba ye be kan na ye diama phobia was a good afternoon. What a great show. Watching live from a man from Phobia Joint. Very loud and clear. Diana Baka was a good afternoon. Good afternoon, Diana. Joshua Moke was say, hey, also do a diabano. Now, Diana Bako was a disgraceful MPP indeed. Beatrice Mensangolo was say, God will punish them anti-B tema and what do we buy Daniel Azoyi wa my emoji just on the what my sign just said Nioma Kosu and I say Joe Askin was good afternoon Citizen Show crew live inside Lagos Nigeria I mean you know ye checha muina more Lagos Daniel Azoyi MPP never again Daniel Azoyi was say you guys are working thanks so much we are grateful for your time Filippo Kwabre Kasam was say God bless our homeland Ghana and happy birthday to my daughter Frimpong Manson Echan Felix of Kumasi Kwaraso Methodist Community School Filippo Nedia Wade Abba Enonon Isaac Owusu Ansah was said their approach was rather top down but not bottom up. It is a public policy concept where decisions are made from the headquarters and the front line without input from the frontline executives who are expected to implement those decisions. James Blauzi was saying, I'm watching you from USA, Ohio State. Good job, Kofi. Thanks so much for your time. Honestly, what they buy and so I don't know. And what they buy me kind of kama na media. Samuel Coffee was a home sense JDM. You do all know the emoji. More fire. So keep sending your messages via your Facebook page, Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM on Facebook. 26 after 4 p.m. This is the Citizen Show.
Memra Studio, Richard Ni Ai Atanase, or a national communications member, Emma, the ruling party, and they say, washe ni fugu. In fact, since President Mahama declared the fugu day, just say, Kwafon Kwadu Mwajimu, almost sepa, you know. Or send fugu fine. What can I say? Samsung and Richmond Adam Srem Sai. Chairman, I hope so. Didn't mean ye. No. Correct. Adam, so a national communications member of the NDC. One Atanasi. Richard, you have a call here.
Minia, Yango Pandaroma. Yamoye. It's say, Oshe America Cranny. President Mama Bear, President, and a dear. Enya krampoa BBC anticipate say onyani oni hwekwa no na nya ne den
na abetwe
enti ene fuel ukutaka utimi to fuel egu petrol onim se MPP fo ekobọ mpaye na mpaye na omkobọ na sansa mo bọ ne omdi a bone na dware omunti nyankopon kra nti ompaye bo
ene omko no
bra America for ene Iran for ntokwa start here na MPP for mpaye bo bako pa ne sanka fuel ene shanka bo no anka be kosoro pa
na ka president ma be ka ice omdi ani bi na Russian tokwa
na
excuse no
nenso anko ba na sa ene petrol price ni diesel are stable in the last 1 month, very stable. This is prudent management. If it is not prudent management, what is it? Because the same analogy of the mice, Russia-Ukraine war. Say Russia and Ukraine war, that's so close. Last week, Mr. Branche be from about say no, we're gonna near now come Russia for. Until Russia-Ukraine war is happening, Iran, America is in baby. I won't use it into quite so close because when you go to some pattern, Israel and Iran, no, sir, into quite with that so but the fuel price has been stable. So can Ketesi President John Dramani Mahama, which is able finance minister at Forsen, they are managing the economic well. And you know, I'm a fuel price, and it will Toby. We are not on China. Well, dollar to CD, very stable, irrespective of the economic situations happening in other jurisdictions of the world. It's still stable. Yeah. And you know, sometimes me see, what about power? Onya contract because onya appointment. Then so, and the general cry is still great because assuming MPP was in power, and you will see the ripple effect of Russia-Ukraine war, the Iran, US, and Israel, the effects in your pocket because MPP for one feeling hits, you know. I'm a ukukasa make to say masa. Unimson to kwa war, Iran and America and America is controlling the world. And they say, "Omoni, or might be one to car." Can who say, "Ubenya was one nothing bia full price and an yama boy day." But then NDC has been able to calm down the situations as if nothing is happening in other part of the world. That is what strategic management of economy is about. So until me my bonfire, my John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic, Masa bonfire, I'm the Finance Minister, and then the Bank of Ghana. The central governor say you bomb by Masanko Fu, we see the Bayer and all the economic management team led by the vice president, Professor Jinana Pukwadjuma. This woman, she's not even an economic person, but because of leadership and discipline, they are able to hold the team into a very good table. Let's take strategic decisions that will help to build this country. And so far, we are all feeling it. And so far, so good. This is it.
Richard, Richmond, Akwaba.
Medase.
Bibia boko.
Chudi apo nyankopon adom wa utumi hwe. Wa wonam kroma ho obia enije na utumi hu se ase ya dware yen su fufuro bi. Obia ho atono. Ase ye free oshiw bi mu ye dum light a che na oshiw a che yen na ya soka ne ya no. Na ebia esi na wo na wo dem na enyunu na eba no na akoma to yem form ha sa na ye bene say o mind ma ye nti obia ho atono obia ho ne ho nto ne bia de end e chese nipa no bia oti o mind fufuru Ghana ha de say ha ye de pa
Anyway, may say Richmond Edem Srem Sai wono National Communications member of the NDC and I would say in Kana. Richard mame Eshas in Flu. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Walker Sandra na issue statement concerning go for a chomona watch this is a crowd yet sabi nkayati omaya democracy na edi ejuma na obi kokasa na asi eche no ya attack no o kan won say
match for ane omuti Accra FM the citizen show na mde nchaso nko ama NDC national executives any NDC regional and constituency executives currently in the affairs of NDC we are doing internal reorganization and said the obianim say sebin producer say bi gusa buranyado
Mr. Mincho no ya na ode minority a petition President Mahama over Dumsone cocoa price EPA or the aboma mame
good opese won sidan obia say also ntutu for Ansah nti NDC for ye reorganization ye be sidan for ye be build party no party na coalition ye win your power. We need to reorganize ourselves ahead of the next elections in the party. Until we are starting from the base, that is the grassroots. Because the grassroots of the party, that is where the party is being formed. Be a party no. O should go through being better about being go through be Sanemano. Yeah, registration Sanemano. That is where the party is. So we are doing the internal reorganization of the party, starting from the branch level or the polling station. And baby, I think we have 2 days more to go. And see, Opia say on your branch executive for NDC. No, this is a time for you to go to your various constituency, your polling station, to go and pick a nomination form. If you have been a member of the party in the last 1 year or 2 years, to pick a form and contest for any executive position, either as a branch chairman, branch secretary, branch organizer, branch communication officer, branch executive member, which is 2, youth organizer and woman organizer. These positions are available. Look at where you can best serve at the party base level and pick a nomination form. By the grace of God, they will look at your level of contribution to the party at that particular polling station and they'll give you opportunity to serve the party. And this is open for each and every member. No one should be a challenge. No one should impede you from becoming a branch executive of the party if only you qualify. Right now, because of transparency and fairness, NDC has built its platforms that allow people to pick the form. Before, if you want to be a branch member, sometimes people are afraid or scared of you coming to join at the branch level because they don't know what you are coming along with. So they may be hiding the funds from you. But by the grace of God, with the innovation qualities of new National Democratic Congress, and then you can pick the form online. Or pick it from no online, no fail it. And to be obetima the IMPD who party membership na mankwa they are now qualifying kwa. You can pick your form online. E me do on election day. Akwa file na chase. Ya to so aba. You are a branch member. Into better this in Penifwasi. So far it is happening. It's a better part in Penifwasi. From there we will go to various constituency elections. All the people raising their boots. It is internal elections that is in-house something we are doing. Sometimes it's very dangerous. Sometimes it looks very scary. Sometimes people want to go some extent. But it is the same party that we all work together to come to power. And we are all in power. So why do you want to protect or remove your other brother? Go some to extent, say, they want to attack each other. So I'm pleading using this platform, say, it is an internal election we are going. After these internal elections, we all come back together. If you hate your brother so extreme, now and you are calling for reorganization, do you think it will work? Ebe hardly. Inti best rubia. Bia fa na kumanya den. And to form. Na ye to so abana so we win. Say when winning so I join the team no nya juma for the party. E bia na your chance. Ochena be your chance. Enti me free on no. Na me ba Dr. Mahmoud Baumia sisi a ewiase ne Ghana nyina no wo pese on kire onipa ko ye ntrofo pa wo ko fa ofo na check sisi ya ye pede ntrofo pani pa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia obi a oye nkontompo na no na ebirum efre no Baumia nkontompo hene papa yi ono na o ka se ya na anya ono a
so no
nkontompo hene Dr. Mahmoud Baumia last time obetro enra awia me kan ye me hu dwiri me bat me fa ne normal say normal political talk say or your position flag bearer and or pekwan bia obefa so a you be man opportunity say oba be Ghana mampani enti any dirty words a obetime use bia e be appeal to the people and answer to the party or one he feels that he can write it. That is what he just wrote yesterday. It is a mere political message, political word, just to boost the morale of political arrogant class, like the new patriotic communicators or the new patriotic memes. That is what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia did yesterday. Just to write something or say something to boost them so that they can continue to be indisciplined on the media platform. That's what he did. So I wasn't so much surprised. What surprised me most is that, is it not Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who was the vice president of Ghana yesterday, 2024-2023? 2016, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia now running classes, lectures across the length and breadth of this country. But sene enkofobi are taking a certain stand, and they want to communicate for new patriotic party. No one want to stop them from communicating for their party. But we are talking about he who calls for equity must come with what? Clean hands. Right. You cannot use, say, human rights to talk, human right to communicate, freedom of speech. Based on that ground, and you can use any words that cannot be substantiated. Words are only say you don't have any empirical evidence. You don't have any evidence. Chess asema okano no twifobe kano bosrem kan asema obo siremu na waka na ya oyonkofo de na o kwatra media so na wakeka na chesa o kasa sa akeke se bin producer o ma etimi emna ewo ha your freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of everything. But anything you do, you must also know, say, we have law in this country. So, it must be in conformity of the law of the republic. Say, in nema obakikano, say, ye kom na ene Ghana ye mrano ebwe bra. And there was a young flow, now bet chim, how fast so are den, okika nema bi are den, okaye. Because in the man, they are injurious to the republic. They are threats to the republic. And all you use certain words. That's they are injurious, they are threats to the freedom and the liberty of the republic. We need to call you to come and then explain the rationale behind your words. And the new patriotic party people, no one is trying to stop them from communicating from their party for their party. And politics, sometimes when you are in opposition and when you are in power, your communication style, your communication strategy is always different. So I think the new patriotic party, they need to get a national communication officer who is very strong, who understand communication, so that that person can really teach and guide them when they are going to their various media platforms, so that when they go, they will know what to say. And then don't know what not to also say, because some of the things that you say, you be hold you accountable for it. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I'm very disappointed in him. Sir, someone who is looking forward to become a leader of this country, someone who has been a former vice president of the republic, and a record na a born na pachano. Now what me church maybe sano dear. I mean, I'm not too much surprised, because his records shows that he's a very incompetent person. He is someone who just watch, he doesn't really pay much attention. He just watch and give opinions. So, and run the message now, and them feel say, hold rather message, and obetro, you know. Nema or chro no they appeal to MPP for say, Monkoso, na monkika de mokika no, even though no kre bia nim. Eno na ebema ya relevant. Eno na ebema ya ti MPP for yan cancel say a party no enku ye. Isan say amanfo kra feel say ene de MPP party ne egu. Enti mo betima keka ne ma bia. Se ya chichi na amanfo feel say I say ya tita mo fa udi ne sa na mana de bia be mata tension aba krom na I say aban no I say wo ye sa ne mo bi sa nti mo nkoso yenti we ye penimboni a ye ka say emofra ewe na nka oka ho bi enti ono no ka ho bi ono na ehye omukutupa ono na gina omachi e na all yes they should continue the line they are going na me anka menya anka before we take a deep breath in, set back, assess what is happening in the current in the country currently, so that they will have a different strategy to come out with. But enam say oman kasano omo ansheda ehun kwan omo faso lusu the election in 2024 abysmally no. They don't know the strategy to approach. Nanka muwo obia mu communication team leader or speak ma mo flag bearer like Miracles Abwaje early di mo communication. What do you expect from the people? Yesterday, last week, by the Miracles Abwaje and the minority leader, they have group people, MPP party branch executives in some cocoa farms, and then they are talking about the price of cocoa. Then the very next day, you hear the price of Côte d'Ivoire comparing to the price of Ghana. Now we say Côte d'Ivoire for cocoa price, and they better $2 in Côte d'Ivoire, not the bag Ghana as here. The better $4 in Ghana because 1,250 cedis is in Côte d'Ivoire. Uba Ghana say we are paying 2,500. So where is the position of Miracles Abwaje? And see, look at the people who are communicating for MPP. You can really assess and know, say, they are just up to propaganda. Just a propaganda they want to do. But it is not going to help them. If they really want the indecisive Ghanaians who are neither MPP nor NDC to vote for them, then they must come out intellectually for us to know, say, these are the people we need to support, or this is a political party we need to join. But if they continue to be mischief, they continue to be propaganda to the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian, like my senior brother, Dr. Awengo Bet, like my senior brother, like my senior brother, who want to be in the middle and assess the level of the various candidates and vote for them. Those people, then you must be able to substantiate anything that you say, so that that intellectual person will understand, said, no, this is the best party I need to join. And the NPP, they are too much on the propaganda line, but I'm not surprised because they want to remain in opposition for long. That is why they are going that line. But I always say, Anka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Enra Anka Omba Bonti Mekashe. Because Usha acquire a man 2 months bail ya. And I'm so Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe issue sa letter we are Aburonye. What is the track record of Aburonye? And your papa when I did just so from penny for atem wo Ghana hasi. Ye nyam penny for ma Mekashe. Enti Ansah Mekase ase nyama ekoso ni nyina no ase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onimu bi. Aburonye did atem obedi aso from penny for Ghana hasi nyina no. Ase Mahmoud Bawumia nimu bi. Enu ti na ema no 2 weeks remand odimrika waba be issue letter no. Enti ni letter ne de it is just to support the recalcitrant communicators of New Patriotic Party to continue to go that line, so that it will create a certain tension in the system as if NDPP is any other alternative to go with. But I think say Ghanaians are weighing the two sides, the two main political party, and no, say no, NDC is on track. NDC is doing what Ghanaians want. They are delivering based on their manifesto. They are delivering and resetting the country for us. So in summer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be kind idea. Any night, any sre, and any jonku. Enti me engina. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia uncle da. Now he should take a notebook, put it on his chest, and write some of their wrong things they did when they were in power. Assess how the communication is going in the various media platforms, so that he can pass it down with his communicators, so that always they will not find themselves wanting. And what is the track record for all these people who have been arrested? One will ask, Last time, na a certain member from the Sunyane. Last time, na another gentleman or Okasa did the judges at him. I say my brother Kokai, Basa, judge be a man ruling, and you want to attack the judge. And this is not good. You may have your opinion and on a judgment, but you cannot attack the judge because he's holding office for the Republic of Ghana. And I wish say Anka Dr. Mahmoud Bamia ko obe issue na message na obe issue and there is very shameful. It's very, very shameful, but where you be unfair ade enti no o kasa sa na e na sometimes me ti na me hu ni message na I say arehwo ne awose bi agumi ase obi ama fere ama no enti no me hu Dr. Mahmoud Bamia message no me fere kakra de ma no because nanka me feel say anko betwen nanka mre kakra den afam nanka or wetima issues be about it's just too early to call. It is just to support the propaganda and the whole style where the MPP want to attack people who are serving this country. So we should not take anything serious out of what Dr. Mahmoud Bamia wrote yesterday. That is it. Secondly, was it minority for a issue letter?
Petition the president.
Yeah.
Over Dumso recently and then cocoa prices any EPA crisis, you know.
Yeah.
And more say for on the EPA path, you know. So EPA no recruitment to be now I was in China your constitutive board Ansah 19 no Oman fanfa emra kwaimu and now cocoa ni bo so ya teso as say Emma Equiafo ho extra omo and now power outage you know so you see amount of for businesses coffin and no.
Oh, this is dead on arrival matter. Cocoa price, and I think is dead on arrival. Time cocoa price. Yeah, say oh, call Ghana. A German soon you know cocoa born I then above from and until a home ya say betty cocoa so. And I'm before moon ya almost kuturkum. Enye German su cocoa bo and akofom. Entina NDC for yeti cocoa so. Nemo NDC for no mutim ya den. Eno muti cocoa bo so. Omu pekuafo asem. Na omu ba na omu kasa ombe mekuafo bia no 6,000 Ghana cedis. Nti o se kwan bia so no. Sa 60% 70% ombe so mfa mekuafo no. O se mfa mo by all means. Am say and before me kasa first no. Emre bia atwa mo kono na mo kese mo fra mo ho educated elite political party or something. But akoye sesese ano akoye illiteracy party and new patriotic party no. I said they don't read. They don't compare the situation happening in Ghana with the rest of the world. Today, are they not learning globalization? Are they not learning it in their various classrooms? Then, if they are not learning it, I think they need to go back to their various classrooms and go and study. Because Ghana is not living in isolation with the rest of the world. We are living with other part of the world because anything that we do, someone is in US, someone is in China, someone is in UK, has a certain level of interest, especially based on our cocoa beans. Because it is our raw materials that becomes their input. But what I say, so they are following cocoa na you produce for Ghana henyinano. And ye Ghana hayani use no. You produce cocoa no Ghana hasia. Ye the ko German so nya kwakoto. Ya kwakoton. And ya $1 near their biden. E their bagana hasi. Enti ade na wo kwakoton no. Ade ni pako no beto ade na ma no. What's the idea? You mate so kra. Say no mo bebre or stock. I don't need more cocoa beans. I have a lot of stock in the next 10 years. So this is the price I can give to you. What will you do as a seller, as a producer? What will you do? You are compared either to bring the goods back to your country, hold it for some time, and if it is necessary, you can sell it later. Should the price increase? What if you store that particular raw material for some time and the price doesn't increase? Have you lost or you have gained? So cocoa na ye tono, million makwafo nyina. Ye to cocoa no Ghana ase de kwa brochi ne akoton. Abrochi for the cocoa no mo bebere abusu kra o mo man so. Nti o metima to a, this is the level of price o metim dey amaye. Couple with the fact say see aye ka say kra no dollar no price no kwasa abo abafom. Dollar abafom because of the prudent management of the economy. enti no ukoton kwa na wo de $60 dia bakwa na sika no be den e be kakra bi enti akuafo yi je domo wo hwe Ghana cocoa price framework na anka wo se ye ma akuafo I think 60% or 70% maximum na sa 70% no say mfa mom no wo hwe the current world price of cocoa we need to give the farmer at least 1,200 Ghana cedis. But John Dramani Mahama, because of the special love he has for cocoa farmers, was say, I'm giving you people 90%. Because when I give you 60% or 70%, it will not help you. Let me support and give you 90%. Okay. And the new Patriotic Party members, led by their minority leader, they are very much aware, sir. Cocoa price, local German, so apart from article to form. Omunim, they are not, they are aware, and yes, omunim. Now, so, esan say, akoye politics aye di air yintino. Omube throw a certain picture. Yanko ye, and never be a church or never be in a media phone, can was them. Okay. Now it becomes a topic for discussion, just like they are succeed in doing a menu. And I can't petition was me.
Richard, Mesama Brenna Waba na Mesam Wabi Mema Bread Nafi would be more kama. That was Richard Ni I National Communications member of the NDC. Richmond, mammy to you. But my man and committee for said Mr. Samson Awin Gobit, chairman Emma the PNC. Was also executive secretary Emma Exporters and Importers Association of Ghana. He's seated. Mr. Wigo, Bibi Aboko.
I don't.
Yeah, Bibi of free bay.
Now, Mamma say, what interest we guess now? I say, many of you may didn't who are you now. And a problem may never be not quite a friend. Say, may I guess are you? I say, why introduce it? Ni akuma me no wan tin ba otifo amane say aka kana chama rungu bejuane ye am say akwa no kra ambo ombo madi kra ambo a ye no kra because anya sports minim no sports minim no na bube ene na otu omu ko fa sa sam no ba ye
maybe makobu sa wasi o se na o he na o so wonam kwans mi wu mu a
atifo mi atifo okay mini akuma menu am ba chom wa mi chom
good
na it's good I think say since another 3 days ago na me say
3 days ago
you took the seat and it shows that there's a good successful plan in this house. In the absence of Bobie, Nana Otu, and in the absence of Nana Otu, you used to be a Jacko, also Otuko Unia. And you are welcome to the seat.
Thank you.
So that's a hot seat with fats.
Sure.
You do as a great here. Mekanisano na Kwame menim say opeso very happy with the want to recap with the what do you call it, the topics, so that I can take where to start from.
With the mama Kwaba, and Mama Richmond NV.
Oh, okay.
Nothing me fa a brand amount.
No problem.
Say now say Mama Kwaba.
No problem.
And he said there also so Mama Kwabe no. But you see we are offense so you be kasa.
Me that's it.
I said no okwe we are chemistry. Richmond I'm with you.
Okay, my main friend here and command beautiful nyina.
Yeah.
May take it from the former vice president, Lieutenant Ochoa, no. I don't know if the former president has a thing with lawlessness. If he has a certain love for lawlessness, because ever since NDC Bar Biano, anybody who makes remarks and I say anything that goes contrary to your laws, na say emrano any nipani dia. Says any panel a free police custody and I say any law enforcement custody pe ube huno na nipano akuchia your former vice president no na nipani na akudi nkika ho ase ebi asabi o onu na wasoma no so onko ye de oye you say microphone so na air because omunim say that is the only thing that would draw the former vice president's attention to them anything that they are continuously doing that baku yes akwa no TikTok na odi nzemhunu na ye che no
akofo adonyame na adonyame
boy ba ku bi dia ye che no owodin bi
enye de the Greater Accra Regional Police headquarters no
on say omodoso and no the particular on Ghana Mapec is one slim dark tall guy be. Now he has a fancy comedy. Fancy comedy. Opie the first place he went was to meet the former vice president. And you know say in semna akolani kika no. Enya sempa. And let's imagine say you know na no ye omanpanyin. And obi ti and I say bi o me ti radio say make us ansem ne fa ne ho. No tia. Ebe ni de. And now say obi atunebo a creating an image, an intellectual property. I cry from a designing or logo FFSA. Na me mafa logo no say na na mafa. Na me de ABR BB enye doesn't speak well of the station. Na me de akotale ho. Na ma posti without even giving credit to the first person or creating his image no. Nipa no afum ayebone per the laws. Na imrani ne dia wa betro say your friend is saying freedom of speech ne dende enye on my way mu e na yete ama Manasseh Azuri fled this country because he was being chased by security apparatus. What did he say then about it? They empower about me kind. Yeah, boo honorable Sam George ewo ayawasu West Wugon election. Yeah, boo no e born as live. Nobody in the MPP came out to say sorry to him. Nobody, not even he, Baumia. So he has no moral right to even speak about freedom of speech. No moral rights. Just this morning, I was reading, say, one of the courts has awarded, your friend is saying, some of the journalists now, doing the Occupy Jilobi house, you know. Yeah, awarding Bridget Otu. Yeah, awarding 150,000 with your friend is saying legal fees of about 30,000, and then the police have been also asked to go and apologize in Daily Graphic. Those things happen under NPP. Where was he then? Where was he? Where was the former vice president? And then Obedani flag bearer. In the unlikely event, say Obedani president, is he telling me say? Say me tena ha na say sebi o me didi na atema obeja like you just leave me she bongo ideas e Twitter no can say metro say ahomache bi na ebe fa no obi eni bebi ede no call ye o kan asem no osu omo bubo no e de nyama tire ni ti oni bebi om de no call ye. He was scared for his life. Today cause nobody is even beating anybody. They are just asking. And you see, sir, your friend is saying, is he communication officer, say youth organizer recently, you know. He was invited severally to come to the police station. He was invited though. Nobody went to him and announced to arrest him. And me hey, Magodi Boni, now police are friend me phone, so I say, here was station we. Now me de mepe, I can say me nko. Now you bet me. Do I have any reason to even say the omuya enye? You see, let's be real. Ye penny for no, they need to live by example. Say adini nya omonka. Adina grofo no ye no say nya see the kind of languages are abronya to meeting on the radio so or on the TV so ekeka. Let's even put politics aside. Ye na ye nipa. Let's put politics aside. Me obia politics of insult and because you don't learn anything from it. Intimate now where did you no? Let's argue and learn something. Maybe not the American in Yanuke, but the Aokano, who can ye na mitiasia, mefa 1 or 2 a womb. But who didn't pattern and an ipani say, and an ipana say, and an ipani meanwhile sabi. Abronya can never be like President Mahama. He can never compare himself to President Mahama. Inti say nipa no eya de na say ebia emra no eni need na say wo abetro letter ka say we are curtailing freedom of speech ni so does it mean say yen giant grano, yen giant microphone, no muntina radio. So once anybody is able to buy 5 megabytes of data, no, or phone, the Obeka Bia no account, no, they are too hot. Because TikTok bet you car when he gets more following. Into no, yen can cause him Bia and fan too hot. No. Or no president, or no former vice president, Bamia no war. Obi didn't attempt sana, enya ne de. Obi didn't attempt sana, as I can send ne, if I'm hon sana. Almost can say a day 9 people before your friend is proud to 2016 elections. A day no man for President Mahama. He was the president then. Omuntem why not Chiomo? They stood on podiums, they stood on stages and called him names. What did he do to any of them? Nkofo call your friend is in demonstration for Galamsey. They were remanded. And you see, they were even in some of the videos when they go to court and they are going to Omu prisons now. You could see that it was like they were even fighting, like say, it was treason being Omu committee here, and they are fighting for their lives. These were just protesters. There was no protesting or a demonstration under MPP that there was no clashes between police. Any protesters no. And then omo to me match Jubilee House. Echo deliver a friend is saying petition. They are kind. They were arresting people. So barricade. They could barricade from there to 37. They could barricade from presidential palace all the way to 37 because omo person will be unya tla on becho. But today they are able to march and go to the presidential palace and give petition to the president, and you are still saying say freedom of speech is under siege. And no every infant. And no every infant. If I have not known anybody that is tolerant, President Mahama, he's one of the most tolerant presidents we've ever had in this country. And that is why even his own party people, some people are even angry, say he's too tolerant. And so father for all syndrome now of far free, ne papa President Mills Hono of blessed memory. Of far free ni Hono, onya den onja. Because the man just likes to let things slide. Oh, we munja. But when you are doing that, then it means that you are giving people precedence. Say, oh, you deal with people with the law. Obiakofa obi intellectual property. I defame me. We not emanating idea. Most say freedom of speech is being curtailed. How? Not just obi di bonia. You find a way to cover it. Obi edin semhunwa. You find a way to cover it because it's going in your favor. Eko yema. Eko tia wo opponent into no. You are happy. Is that the principles we want to lead this country by? Is that the kind of president we want for our country? Is that the kind of leadership they will be looking up to? Is that the kind of leadership we want? That somebody will be condoning bad things, will be condoning evil? Is that what we want? Is that the kind of person we want as a president? I don't think so. Looking at all the presidents we've had, even Onwa ni Papa Ekufuado, Onwa his own boss Ekufuado, before he came to power, everybody saw him as an angel. Everybody saw him as an angel. Everybody saw him. He was the president Ghana needed at the time. Because my president John Dramani Mahama would have gone down as maybe the worst president in the fourth republic. He would have gone down as the worst president in history of the fourth republic. But Nyamia Dominti Akufo-Addo be the president or my way 8 years. Am I hui? Obedi president 8 years. Am I hui? And then that was why Ghanaians saw that they were not fair to President Mahama in his first term and gave him an overwhelming majority. The trust. Say him say Jumapana na o ya no. Ombe da dan by him say obetumi abaye biom. Enti no mo de o man here den e share nensa biom. And they didn't just give him the president, they gave him majority in parliament. Said the opposite o ye bia no. Yeah. Because he trust to Judi. And of course, he's lived up to expectation. 1 year, 5 months now, NDC Ababe. Everything is being turned around. Everything is being turned down. Under MPP, from 2017, Ghana was being ranked, I think, first in freedom of speech by RFS. Since then, it has dropped steadily till 2024. We have become one of the worst countries from 2017 all the way to 2024 that could guarantee freedom of speech. Data no obi opese bia on call online on call share. Until NDC came back to power. Even more journalists, more central for we. Ebi mu crowd can say under this government, they are now believing in freedom of speech. They are now believing in press freedom. Again, journalists are here now young enya on my way mu na yete. And na UTV a program. I'm a tax be bora on studio. Say adentia member of parliament for Agona Swedo atro letter B or watiti omo letter B mo say bibi nti omo hwehwe na abu no enti show na enkoso. What did the president say then? What did the vice president say then? Okay, I don't even want to dwell on, because no, the presidents and the MPP is a lot. If we want to speak about it, a dozen. And you know, for me, I think it's just he just wants to feel relevant. He just wants us to know say he's still around, and I'll ask every Ghanaian to disregard whatever he's saying. And on mine, you see, the Ghanaians are descending now. Voters know they are descending. They know what is right, what is wrong, and what is happening. And that is why I believe strongly, say, even the cocoa farmers now on grounds, they know the truth of what is going on across the world. Since here, people are smuggling cocoa from Cote d'Ivoire to Ghana to come and sell. Yes, that's it, sir. Your friend is saying world market prices, MPP first started, and now Cote d'Ivoire price no cry yes in Ghana, and now Cote d'Ivoire and T prices. So Cote d'Ivoire was trying to hedge their pricing. No more shares market in favor more. So they were delaying in reducing the pricing. When the time came for them to reduce, reducing it was way below what Ghana was offering. NDC promise say 70%. What we are giving now is almost about 90%. Even at the time, our cocoa prices hit all-time high on the world market. How much was MPP giving the farmers? A paltry 3,100. When you do the maths, it's almost like maybe a 30%. When you do the math, Obia Okiani akodon ni cocoa no aton ni cocoa no. Oh, G70%, man 30%. Now. Your friend is saying government now no man no 90%, edgy 10%. No, who catch and say or no price in yet. Why are they trying to throw dust into the people's eyes? Now, okay, see, no petition on the former president. It's for what? Because they have roamed only to coin akov cocoa farmers in ho akokekan sem aye videos and soon they've not been able to convince the farmers say esikana the mamu no enye. It's a petition on the president. What is it? On fanya den. Me person me on petition on fanya den, because more grounds no. Muni cocoa farmers ya kodin kika ho. Ebi mu kra ba ba mama odi yenka. Mama odi yenka. Ni nyine echi no. Mo asan put your petition e dey come president. Na say juma na mko no, it wasn't successful. Na say grounds am ko no, mo an to me hu say ekuafo no omunim de ekọ. Into then you have to present a petition to president who say bia mu ye adwuma bi and I say micro minority no bo adwuma bi mo nya hwe. Okay. Omo nya hwe. Okay. And the media I'll just plead with Yempen for no say adwuma pa na omo ye sisi ana ama Ghana for asoma adwuma omo na ama obi akoma atọ ne yem no omo nkoso nyame nka omo ho ye bo mpa ya omo obi biara o Ghana bia ne ho atọ no usori anapa bia bo mpa ya ma Yempen for no say adwuma pa omo di omo nkoso no mundi na ye nyina ye ho nya den ento yen.
But I say, and that was Richmond Adam Sram Sai, my national communications member, the NDC. My member chairman, my chairman Samson Awin Gobet. Chairman, my me and madam, my me said na o requesting former vice president Baumia and Ndra. After say, I brought your money bill no. ɛna ɔde ne statement ɛbaeɛ ɛna ɔno ɛka sɛ sisi no wohwɛ a democracy and free speech no sisi is under siege in Ghana. And ne baako and then minority are petitioning the president over a cocoa prices sisi akɔ fam ne EPA crisis ne ne dum so mamentio chairman.
That's it. Before Becca Sassam, a per se a tea for Ghana for nity do a year. Na Ghana for you now, it's citizens to Accra FM.
Sure.
Na menenam baby FM. Na Bikote Asambe.
Okay.
Na 7 person Mr. Ebisa say, I no cry na. Na say no cry. Ghana for na among Tamichi na yambosa duru no na sa subaya some ministries and government agencies eti wo ministries hono service uko GRA wa department bi afro Kimbu mo taxpayers office
okay
na sa Kimbu tax hono Omojiji who say ministries and department omuma contracts.
Yes.
So omuma contracts, suppliers and other things, no. Or the contract a man I will go with that. Or two will be a friend of withholding tax. So muti withholding tax and then I say within my ministries no mumfa koya tax with them munko tuya majare. Omumfa nko. Hear me. Abai ministers taxes now to say Ghana for our suppliers and now Ghana near acquire contract or ministers execute ya betu yoga eti withholding taxes sa tax no eso on fa koba GRA Kimbu division no sa nti eja ministers enti won say eti ha won tua yo ministers for won tua say no cross ministers ha and the crash moon titi say with holding tax na mo fa call GRA a kire mo fa kire come GRA
what is that da ho then
because one team tiska no na mo fa call GRA na the same people baba can say oh ya hwehwe sika na finance minister on releasing sika finance minister on fa na samamu no mo we bibi say yo say the crash ministries and departments our Ghana no say Ghana ni banye ana abrofon mi banye contract wo mo wa yeti withholding tax yeti sa withholding tax we are and say on fa ko ba GRA na ko consolidated account na finance minister beto say me ko yiska emma contractor emma minister of health emma education ministers ni yafa yakula na maskunu me boana
sure
na say muti ministers no muti saske no and move for come GRA but GRA for amunti go private sector me come for the importers exporters manufacturers they should go and harass those people meanwhile who jiska consolidated ska spend it who the tia who the juma ho multi withholding taxes bomb for come GRA president mama tie me Echina, director all ministries and agencies. So more withholding taxes now. No for cover GRA, no for secret cover GRA. Mamun fa encontram office no more meetings alawa and then dabi. That's gonna say because the way your baba tea was for kono, the way your baba tea manufactures the kono. Sana your tea withholding tax.
Say the call.
I say for cover GRA. Any go as pa. Enye enfata. Echiri. A bon can say no crack. Say ministers now motiti hono. We don't tax no more for failure. Any we should name them and shame them. So we are part of the agencies. And now Mr. One so we do holding tax qua. I tell Pierre because Adabi. Yere ya failure we holding tax. They come GRA. Or more amount for kono. They know themselves. But government agencies shouldn't behave like that. What do you mean? Because it is uncalled for.
Because Sikana Watana and Yodia, Sikana Echo.
We are chief director of ministries.
I'll say the appropriate quarters. Now Abani to media.
Suppliers, their supply. Woman will be contract, no renovation. What you what you hold the tax on? ana no mfa koma jere
omu ya no maka say aban release ka o
omu ya no ka say aban release ka yo fana me say ko fa ni papa ni ma mi ko tok fa ko fa sikina mbra mu ana with one tax mo titi ho no ayeda no mfa koma jere fo
na bi oti ato ho de ayeden
nti me pa me cho bebre akira ya pese o say jere commissioner general say no crap name and shame my God for na you say this agency this ministries they are withholding tax, they are not bringing. No, only now are withholding tax.
Yes.
Because they are giving jobs to people every day now.
Sure.
If they are pay you, they don't pay you and say you to go pay. They or source. What TV I say first can come back Jerry.
Now a buying intermediate developmental project.
Number 2. Yoko. Yatiha. Now Attorney General. Dr. Dominic Ayine. Beka say they are referring Yamin. Yenya Yamin, enemy near Abanga. The NDC vice chair, first vice chair, right?
Sure.
Or second vice chair, first vice chair.
First vice chair.
Second vice chair. Any Yamin, the NDC national organizer. How many na Yamin yapa? Say, yasi kalam say, Asambia area from. You are referred to Yoko, and say they are ready and willing to cooperate with Yoko. Bessie and ne. Meno Casa Bessie and ne. Me to say, Yamin or one of farm. Ubi Amfino. Abangus are Ubi Amfino. Yoko report now, why? Move on for report number. Now you break. Ansah, they are tarnishing the image of this gentleman.
Yes.
Almost what was here for? Ansah now. Oja hoko NDC. Mamrika Sambe Bray. To see a grandbo of Jubilee House or yeah, President Staffer. Anambwa.
Yeah.
One of the things you can say, Bawanyaka is not decisive, he cannot take decisions on his own. Okay, pa.
Sure.
Inti, and you statement about where the two gentlemen, Jimmy say he has been pushed. He has been pushed. He has been pushed to make wrong statement at wrong time. That's what I see. I'm not saying that as an opposition leader, of course, he's supposed to fight for his people. He's right to fight for his people. He has all the moral right, all the legal right to fight for his people. But as somebody, we are paying no fear. I'm saying, as somewhere a bar, men found who fast as some. Any Jina, Nanabi, Muna, Samu, Kudmunua, a fair markets Monqua, because we are presidential candidate. We are potential president. Sene, Serem Sai Kai Nasam. Say, China, Yam Kupoyaduna, Bamaya present. No Obisuka TV in the Casse, Bamaya, who we caramine, who we pork. Time ya kase ba onum obu oyese no na enyame pa because I know Bawumia is a very religious Christian Muslim. Despite the fact that he has break the barrier because don't buy as vice president who's the first name say Kramoni on her munu yere funu on her funu Kramoni now there was even though we were together but say oko asori there say no na entisa. But Bawumia came and rebuilt that unionism in this country, and that alone I admire him so much. So I said, Matthew, because Bawumia Karamana and a Preconama. Me didn't put about them. Some say Gafra about them because you can't go and say such a very religious Muslim brother no. Okawi Karamana. Oh yeah no. Until I say yeah, Kramofor yeah, not you don't even need Kramofor to fight for him. All of us should fight that. Look, you can't say that to a sitting vice president and somebody who's aspired to become the number one president of this country. Until say, and here, and I'm until for me, no, say, Obia Kofa, President Mama, say, oh, yeah, Jay, I find him to a dressing of a fair, and your children.
as Bawumia knowing as Muslim tradition, gayism is something that and lesbianism is something that is prohibited. You was a law, can to Abaku, near Kum, Anambwa. Yes. And say, I don't think that my senior brother Bawumia should come to defend people in that regard. Let your boys go, and then you come and Obama prapra and advise them. If you have to rebuke them, and say, look, because Ghanaians, look, let me tell you, Ghanaians, yampe kasakwa emfa Jubilee House, kasakwa emfa Parliament Bill. Ghana for pay enokre. I don't know the can say they enokre. Say the money pack obikoye jo mama no sa na ma obikoye Bawumia. Ko omu ye ina ye pepe for person na MPP ka say pepe niwe say jo mama be president say pepe ni want to be president. And then MPP omu ko fa tani baba. Jo mama ye tani a Bawumia tani kitwa. Anamwa. Nti san tani sam no. Ya jolly Ziono. Because they now believe that Teni our Adi Papa. Boko fa MP Bawumia ba. We are in a Junutum. You go find your mom and you go find your mama. You Junutum and your mama be president. No. So I think that if Bawumia will speak as a president candidate, I know David as opposition leader, there are issues that, of course, automatically he will make statements. But for Abronia to go and tell, say, sitting judge, you could just see our law school. Aba, we are the meta now. And then I make a question. Oh, examiner. Oh, yes, na, Semiko University. Now we call you Sia. Say in your F. I am boy. Ah, oh no, but no. So no, yes, no, or Macolana or how many years ago? How many years ago? Oko.
This is what you're meaning.
Yeah,
he has not been called.
He has not been called.
It will be LLB.
And see, on your see, enter the Alfrana. So there are certain things that you don't go there because say the banner show now on your F, but on your C day, and that qualifies him to graduate from school and become a lawyer and become a judge. And judging, not judging based on her strength, but according to our constitution, the 1992 constitution. Why would you go and attack the person? Ogunu Hufi on him, sir. Are you contempt? Yeah. On him, are contempt? But apart from that, okay, Sami, now me as a community, I mean, who say Ansah be but just that you went to the extreme. As a man, okay, I say any day the arrest any opposition member be a record Sakon. I don't think Sakon kwa. And now on the police for no more day. What it means is that it's just like during MPP 2024. When can Dapa say no, there was something, there was some issue be unanimously there. Unanimously decision no. Also amu ye. Okay, even though the party fried him, but that was the reality. So the reality that if government should be an IGP office should be revised, because if it is true, it means that there are other courts. Don't we have confidence in the other courts? Say a Japan court, there are other courts, a Democrat court for her, and see they should look into that because that is a legitimate institution. But to go to the extent by attacking the judge sitting in her court, no, I think that his court is it a he or she?
She, he.
Yes, I think that is not good or good. Bench now that is why they reminded him. Even though I strongly believe that he could have criticized as he said, no, but not to go in that personal tangent. And I think that probably that made the court to refer him for 2 weeks remand. If Bawumia you will come, I think you should rather come to appeal to your team that please, especially the way Nanabi and Co went to CRA office, head office, and they wanted to scatter things.
Because, and of course, they know. Nana Binko knows that during that time, as he said, you can't go to the CIA headquarters and say you're going to do media. No, it wasn't. If it was not accepted by then, it is still not accepted now.
No.
And they said that go and get clearance from the Public Affairs Department. What prevented them from going to the Public Affairs Department and say we want to speak to the media? And of course, you are part of the headquarters, very close to the your friends say very close, isn't it? They could have gone to the party government at Abraka here to do their press conference. The media will follow them anywhere they want to go. Even press center, they could have just come to press center, there is a press center, and speak to them. They know that it is never done during their time, and it cannot be done under this because the police headquarters there is not the political party headquarters. It is a public office, and for that matter, there is public order, and they have to protect it. The police have to protect our laws, isn't it?
Sure.
So the police didn't do anything bad if they had stopped them not to do grand interview within their premises, and I think the police had so much to do so. If today MVP is petitioning President Mahama for cocoa pricing, so they now have hope and they believe that President Mahama can solve an issue for them. And these are the people who discredit President Mahama. These are the people who said President Mahama is coming back to do what he did free. And I answer no Mukai. 2024 years we are here. Former President Akufo said even described me as perpetual candidate. What is he come to do? And the man came and changed this. So now, Afeyomake and his team, they even went as far as to Koko I say, na Yamamu rich apesi and Kodombre and a your first pie and a Kobe Minamamu Omuni Jie. Actually, I say a papa Ukokurasa. She said there's nothing like Kura. Say a comedy Ghana for Dabi and the President Mahama. Maybe they are petitioning to tell Jawara, look, win him. Magana for the yeah, do and jai and imported free among neighbor. Maybe that's why they put in their petition. And not that they put in the petition about prices of cocoa. Because the cocoa farmers themselves are satisfied. Yes. In fact, Mama Udia Kakoraka say, or the cocoa got toy, and all Jiska, and all that Mama say, and all this Kabika on Fambra. I know, where you know in this country?
Yes.
And so I think that petition fall flat. Number two, EPA crisis and Omokana. I remember that when the EPA new boss came, there was a very serious issues at the time. You remember?
Yeah.
Sir, Galamsey crisis, no. In fact, the prof mentioned that, but I admire her from far because she was able to go round off the country, and they needed more hands to support them to work. I don't see anything wrong if they recruit and later the board sit and regularize it, because the board can always sit and regularize it.
Sure.
It's not the contract that they've got to sign. Say your contract, and I'm going to question that contract shows that say you should have gone through the board before it get to public procurement. But she has signed the contract without even going through the board and without going through. That's a breach of our procurement laws. But for employees there, they have to work for the state. They are tendering their employ.
They did.
When they lost government, they were handing over on the 7th January, they employ.
Yeah.
Didn't they employ?
Yeah. They did.
At that time, was their board still working?
They
dissolved all those boards.
They dissolved those boards.
But still, I'm recruiting.
So we should go back and check at the time they recruit. Were the board in force?
No.
So you see who kutua? No, be so here. And now wouldn't do him so uchiache. Sana Afeyomake his people are doing. They are communists. I call them, they are jokers of mediocrity. They are jokers. And I don't see anything that Afeyomake does. Masa, Afeyomake is also me koka me pano kasa no kasa ba hu se Afeyomake. Oso ba ye act na the film ye ba topa. O ya comedies. Otimi ye nema ba o timi tran wa dwan se na we ya minority leader ba. I'm not surprised that a micro minority leader. Now, sir, democracy in there. But when I saw Nima, me catch and say, "Yakoko uno." President Mama was addressing us. It's the time. And I'll be far placard. Obaye. Our auditorium. No, Ghana in a omuhe. One background bowe. Oh, so President Mama can say, "Oh, Obi kind there." It's like he has something to draw his attention. Now, later, I'll catch, oh, Ghana is a democracy. If you have any beef with someone, you go have the beef with the president. But Ghana is a democratic area. So there's democratic credentials in Ghana, you know. Oh, now say your research be, and you place Ghana in certain positions. Say about your car, coming with Kabia, under President Muhammad, but MPP, where you are. You been arrested. Your friend says, "Sa girl, no, you see, quite low or your law be Macola, only from a waka and friend. Yes, you show me now, of course.
What's it? Bridget Otto?
No,
I entered the seminar.
No, Bridget Otto.
No, you're Bridget.
I entered the seminar.
Oh, I even know the girl personally.
Julabi House.
Democracy Hub.
Yes. And so, but where he was a vice president. Senator Barakano, na yantishi wano, no ankahi. And to say, no, say, Ghana is search and the searcher. I think that this shouldn't come from him. But when you are a serious president candidate, you want to form government 2028. And if you start this way, the Gen Zs will know that you are lying. Because the Gen Zs know that when they talk of democracy there, coming called down fear. And the Akufo-Addo government and President Mama government, 1 2 4 2 2. And yet the same. And yet the same. Now, me back to water crisis. I'm if you know my limited zone. Me Ashama. It's Ashama. And I hope so come.
My farmer we na me wan fa no wi ni sorry so.
Okay.
Yeah. Samson I win go better na wate ne kana. Richard. Mami to you.
Okay. So far I think say
water crisis in
nah. Almost you are shorty. Away.
Wager say your treatment plant no in challenging to know or more young wage I must say Dan Soma Martha Heko ma Dome Achimota sa areas no or more experience water shortage.
Okay, I think say water issues no me ankasa me Ghana water issues.
Okay.
I have issues with how they work. It is not a personal issue. I have issues with the way Ghana water has been structured, the way they operate. I have issues with it.
I see.
It's like they are not serious with the organization, Ghana Water Company Limited. There are not issues with their company. I don't know whether it has to do with leadership issue or how the system has been. No, I think say they need someone who can come and restructure the Ghana Water Company Limited and how they operate. That will help them to reach a lot of people in this country. My constituency, the Melbourne constituency, Wager Dam now serve the whole Greater Accra. Majority part of Greater Accra. Let me say the southern part of Greater Accra. Wager area, Botiano, Domiabra, Echo, Amasama, Nene, Ipotemu. What do you say Ghana Water Cry? Meanwhile, the lake is just about 10 kilometers or sometimes even 2 kilometers away from the community. And there's no water accessible in the community. So what is Ghana Water doing about it? And these are areas that are having population over 300,000, 400,000 population. Amasaman, Botano English amount from the Blobom, and Yaso Tom and this enclave. Wejaba. And Ghana Water is not accessible there. So I think say Ghana Water, they really need to sit up. If it is about the government causing a restructure of the way the leadership are, I think it will help. And the leadership now, the person, I think that the person should be given a task. Young man, Juma say, when, and there was one year. One kasa, for quite a person on fire, Juma number the blueprint of how you think you want to achieve it, you know. Fabra, because ensure your idea be a your move fan check. Send you free. Obi you should be a etuaka. And the new one say because if you ensure ma, what wager. Obeti wager was in insuma. Obeti botan was in insuma. Obeti domia bra was in insuma. Obeti ashalaja was in insuma. Ensure and flow chromo.
Also not treatment plant in us.
Oh, also not treatment plant in the sea. So I think say the Ghana Water Company need to set up, because we cannot live in a district where the Wager Lake is being drawn from and we don't have water at Domiabra. We can't do that. We don't have water at Ashalaja. We don't have water at Danchra. We don't have water in our constituency. There's no water, but there are no some parts. There's no water, but there are no, in fact, it is only boreholes and our people are falling on. More people are drilling boreholes, and you know the cost of borehole is around 20,000 Ghana cedis before you can have this mechanized borehole connected into your poly tank. How many people can afford? So how come say Ghana Water Company Limited as a public private entity they cannot take it personal and see say okay, ensure no see it produce ensure no 10 gallons we na ensure kra enso che anameboa Ghana Water munso enso che maso omunso enso che enso che kra nti adenti no mo fa no say a business na omuntimi produce ensure no bebre na omuntimi nchama timamfo pipes ni guo ye ho no mo say pipe no e wo ho mo le pipes ni nyina ensure na mu at times 5 months 1 year ni nyina na ensure flow back up. What is happening? It is leadership crisis at Ghana Water Company Limited. They need to sit down. They need to redesign the way they want to operate. They cannot continue with the previous way they were operating. That's very bureaucratic leadership. It will not give any better results to the people. And what is happening on there? It is an indictment on the leadership of Ghana Water Company Limited to sit up. Fun. Support from the president, from the government. The money they are collecting, what are they using the money for? Water bill no baby because they are also close to Wager. Yeah. So is flow. That is not flowing. But tell on red top kofa obeye oshiye kokrobite so flow tuba. Water is not flowing. People are only falling on boreholes. Meanwhile, Ghana Water, if able to reach out to all these people, they'll pay the water. So what is really the problem? And the lake is just the largest, the big, a dao kese jantam. Yes, I can. What's a dao jantam?
Jantam.
That's you know, inflow into Ghana Water for. I think say, Uncle say, oh, they should give me Ghana Water Company Limited. I'll manage it. Trust me. I'll manage Ghana Water Company Limited, and I'll make sure say people are having water flowing in the various taps, because it's a public-private entity, and you should have objectives, and you must work to achieve these objectives. What are your challenges? What has been the challenges coming? How do we address these challenges? They should give the opportunity to the people who can manage the Ghana Water Company Limited, so that they can reach out to a lot of people. Say excuses no adoso and then machine say and then treatment. What is your backup plan? As a serious entity like Ghana Water Company, you don't have a backup plan. What is your long term? This 1 year, you should by now be planning 2027, 2028. So this thing happen, you should foresee it. So what is the alternative? Say if this happens, this is what we are going to do. So they need to be proactive enough. They need to set up. We cannot continue the same way we were doing before and expect the same result to happen. Ghana Water Company Limited, I think this one, I'll not side with them. They need to set up a leadership issue. They need to face it. And I'm a some important baby and so flow baby. And to Ghana Water Company for yes, Remo, the managing director for Ghana Water Company Limited, he and his team, you have been given assignment to lead Ghana Water Company Limited. Say Joanna Mutimi nya, Monfa to. Nyamfa mo mbetimaye. Na Ghana for a yensuo. Awo mo tap mu. Na yentimi continue this way. Na the PISO pipe ya pai. Na we the koblemu aban. We nya aban asem. Ibu idea duma na show no. Na se ya dum so ba ye mai tai akoso mo plant yi hyehyɛ yi. And leadership anameboa. Sure. Leadership, they sat down, they had a meeting. What is the best way? This one need to resolve. What is the timeline? How far? What extent could do ye? What are the damages that has happened so far? What is the best way to resolve?
Richmond Adam Richmond Mamiti.
Ansah na metako we no mamembo Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, Minister for Housing and Water Works.
Okay.
He's a very vibrant and energetic gentleman. Ever since his appointment, he's also been on the ground. He's been moving around and doing a lot of work. Now, water issues in Greater Accra and Kasadi, the least said, the better. I mean, we've all experienced our fair share of this water crisis. But you see, during the Mahamad's administration, the first administration, he tried solving this issue by creating a desalination project in Teshin, where almost the salt water almost done drinkable so it was supplying the eastern part of Greater Accra. Spengtest, Teshinungwa, Sakumono, Klagon, those areas. But Yanum for Ibai, they closed down our project. Bizamsa Dainty, Eka, any contract issues. Inti, almost closing down our project, which would have eased the pressure from wager. Nanka, the western parts, other aspects, nanka, nyansio regularly, no. The number of gallons nanka beko eastern parts, no. Anka no be den ebeko sankrofo no. This is what we talk about anytime we speak about prudent management of this country. Somebody who has the vision. Obi a drink kwechiri. Mama who problem na. See, what's not attention ngwa pen ya. And that's our area hopping ya. Ube say nsuo.
That's not ngwa pen. Cantamanto.
Thank you. Me na me C5.
Okay.
Now na me call GSS. Na me C5 ngwa C5. You to me swag gallon, from C5 equal 5,000. That one me so gallon ku 4 gallon yi. Uswa. Because what is in you ba ho na obeko akudu ho no ki we gu ho no. But because I was so dia odi besi nyama dia o ma me ne o papa de bedware akọ ejuma ni dia o wagaza so bedware akọ school no nti I was say ye kọ ho. Enti me meeting say President Mahama be see sa project no wo ho no me ni je because I knew the relief I be den e de be bre nkrofo na omote sa area ho no. So if aban bi adwen nkrofo no ho aye project we say na wo aba na wo fa botaye papa bi ambeta chire eka because you are supposed to pay nkrofo no mu service plants no nkrofo asasina mu use no kra no it is rented and a government owned project so it is being paid for by government because if you know mudi call nkrofo no it is flowing through the pipes of Ghana water in there was a Ghana mujiji ni nyina no there is a percentage you are supposed to give them. It is a whole more percentage and now say okay yanso ejuma na enye bi ma who di omo abro and say nkrofo na wo ntina nkrofo na ntina wo abem no who di omo na wo di omo abro. You see water issues in Greater Accra it's very very painful. Nkrofo talk what like these drums these cars need contain almost twice or 3 times a week. And you can also say Ghana Water should feed everybody because I mean I'm not even sure they have the resources to even do that at this moment. And it will be an advocate for us. Omaino say we should also look at the water sector. We should invest in the water sector. It is not just about management. I'm not sure some war. Your friend is saying what it takes. The government has not given them the needed support over the years. They will need to even expand. So why can't we think about it? Say let's build plants around it. I bet me supply in Crawford. If the equipments are there, machines need to. Now the experts, I'm sure these issues shouldn't be a problem. Yes, we say maintenance, be na say no almost yes. But I no and almost yes the water doesn't even come regularly. It's your name, baby. I'm meeting see. It's your normal. I think it comes every other day, and I say after every 2 days. Now babako. And you need to na ye beer was me. Nti mesre aban no mesre pa because nsuo die ade a ye de diagra ha ye nyina nsuo ni kanea enti se ne omode omani kon ho na omutumi solve ye electricity problem na dumso na ejai dumso na ya anum fo edie ani nyina ejai oman we man na yete and people were crying so President Mahama should put off our light ye nyama na ye freeze mu no akeki dodo ye be say defrost enye oman we man na yete. We were here when the light was stable for over a year. And when the issues started happening, we knew clearly said there was a problem somewhere. It is not say it will be deliberately, but problem be easy. The whole of Akosombo went off. The whole of Akosombo by anu for the politics. Intimate Mesre President Mahama ni Honorable Kenneth Gilbert. Say Omunshana almost solving a problem way as soon as possible. Send a bear, you na or affected no. Almost at as soon as possible, Mr. Omupa.
Thanks so much. That was Richmond Edem Srem Sai, brilliant one day we want politicizing. Kwachoma I will go bit Emrana Yemi. But my heart builders estate ese meno enkasa ope asasi papa. Eyeho and mekan for Eddie ama when assassinable form litigation free. Ya register a genuine lands and ubenya nebo so form the yan so be make initial deposit of 50% and after which you can within 6 months and I said 1 year and ebi ewo chopoli ebi ewo ningo ebi wo shy hills ebi ewo dawa from 0241 665 200 0241 665 200 and I say 0540 226 276. When factories rise, a giant and a protectium. So businesses a grower, a giant and a guardian future. So a busia ever invested in what matters most, giant and a secure dreams. Your friend saying, your friend SIC, State Insurance Company. For over 60 years, SIC has been Ghana's shield, built on integrity, reliability, and care. From motor to fire, accident to travel, marine, and more. Whatever you value, make sure so obey insure with confidence. Now obey insure so SIC. Insure it with care, insure with SIC insurance. Frey 0800 100 055. And I said, we need a broker and casa and no enebe bow. Better still, bra your premises. What you Kumabi Richmond? Yeah, mammy Kumabi. I can't 7 minutes into my mouth. I am all three. Am I three? Nothing. If me for one, no, me find out true. Not yeah, sorry, mammy and you, Richmond.
Before say
Richard, sorry, Richard.
Yeah, did you no? Yeah. During the weekend within NDC, I think some penny will be actually and making some comments. Yeah. I think say it is all to build the party. Sometimes when someone is sharing his opinion on political reorganization, someone might take it out of context. But say anyone else na say yanka one beka. Anyone else na sampling for we ain't me free ama me kan my enye ho adwumantema. Bo say be wi ase no na the party no call a JJ mu. Nti me for instance I'll comment Mustafa Gbande, the Deputy General Secretary of the party in charge of operation. Obisi Niema will be the anka, Okasa di anka, Adentinanka Monkan Kuku, Unko can unchimpen fwadrin, Insiso Kukumnanka, Niamano and Sovu. Ye, but that is ampa, as in can penfuka, all more discussing. We will not know about it. Maybe I not discussed it several times, but the change is not happening. That is why this man is coming out to speak, so that our leaders will also have a way to handle the issue. Because it is true, the party is in power. Some people feels like everything should come to their doorstep. But I rather want to encourage them that if you have any leadership of the party in charge of a certain sector, try and draw close to that leader rather. Try and draw close to the leadership. Draw close. Sometimes, out of their busy schedule, you may try to draw close. They may not pay attention. But the Bible even says that keep on knocking. Knock. Knock shall be open. Don't give up. If you knock today and the person turns his mind away, it does not mean that you should stop. Me, Mama, you say, I'll continue to knock the doorstep of whoever I need support for my people from until the person will open my door. Okay. So I'm appealing to all the rank and file, the foot soldiers, the party branches, and all the party members who actually work so hard to bring the party to power. Say, if you feel say the power has been separated away from you, don't give up. Continue to draw close to the party leaders so that they can help you. And then also to commend Joshua Akamba. He is also out there. He's one man I look out for. Sometimes he go and stay. He said doesn't want power appointment so that other people may not feel that he's supposed to help them and maybe he is satisfied and it's not helping them. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes you need to also, I mean, instead of I have fine. Some people I want to commend them. And the rank and file of the entire party leadership, our party national chairman, national organizer, general secretary, party no. They should continue like that and build the party. We need the party to continue to be in power. It is out of our humbleness that will keep us in power. Our good leadership that will continue to keep us in power. Listen for me. Nami chia our Greater Accra Youth Organizer, Moses, Mr. Moses, Amos, I must say blessing. Okay. Michano Pa, fantastic man. He's contesting for Greater Accra Regional Secretary. I'm greeting him this afternoon.
Mate, Richmond, my meet you.
Yeah, me dear. Sure. Me like I said, the MPP does not have Ghana at heart. Omo nyo bia omo pe on mind we nkoso. Enti no bibia ekoye bia no omo kasatia no na okro we ma na ye wo. E den na appear stadium ye Captain Smart. Wasi students no XYZ presenter na omo bo no. Den omo ye. Den omo ye no echichi Captain Smart Manasi Azuri na but nobody is even blaming them for curtailing freedom of speech. Yes, we spoke about it, but that was their style of ruling, and we knew that that was how they were supposed to survive. And then going forward, I'll just have to advise party folks and especially your leaders, say elections are Mr. Romo. I mean, Ubia pray the pencil, but ye hear democracy, ye hear bibianda enda hope fe ye di wane hu say ye di u wini so na hu say we wini ye mpe obia odi ebia ni na honding eba betete ni pa eba be ka say mina me yese nti no me yese dey bi yes romo from branch elections constituency to regional to national no amuma obia enye den enhwe de na Ansah na me sorry so no amincha me boss ba kwa your friend no Francis Selome wa hamisa say man ka eya or obi kumiende enti no michia no that's it.
Beso mera say Erishmama Yerewa say na Jado SC that was a brilliant one from Richmond Edem Sremsai where national communications member of the NDC, and he also had Mr. Richard Ni also a national communications member of the NDC, as well as Mr. Samson Asaki Awingobit, chairman for PNC and also an executive secretary of Exporters and Importers Association. Ernest Kwame Kwachi LED production team no wane Ernest Okun area Hannah Mouse and afi Kwadwo Nkrumah na waye yen social media journal. Me de coffee Mesa Okran metena konya so ema commander Kwabina Bobie Ansah and afi Nana Otu da konya me adom na so na dom ne edom yo chena 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Make a date with us. Now yes I am bro the Friday